Hello, villains. How are we? Oh god, I haven't changed the name. One sec, you guys are named wrong.
Oh.
Hold on. I forgot to change the names back. I thought we did the one shot last week. One sec. I got to change Junie back from Albie to...
Hi, I'm Albie.
Hi, Albie.
Solid impression.
Thank you. I sound like this. It's known that I sound like this.
And then that could be Gmart. It could be Gmart, but it's not. It's Sam Strip, and where's his name?
Sam's getting a shirt.
He's getting a shirt?
Yeah.
Was he not wearing a shirt when he came on?
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yep. Oh.
Didn't you see? You see him scurry off?
I saw his butt.
We
too.
saw
You
everything.
saw, really?
He was
Damn.
shaking it.
I saw a ball.
You saw one
Single.
ball or all?
One. Yep.
Singular.
One at an angle. Yeah.
Well, hopefully he'll come back with a little bit of clothing on. Or maybe the other ball out. Hello! We missed last week for half of you because we had, or I should say specifically Junie and Sam didn't get to experience the one shot. It won't be relevant to today's episode, but it does have some story down the line, which we'll get to. But today's episode is going to kick off with you guys in... back in the Crab of Dungeness, and you beginning your way towards Mistwood, which is your next location you wanted to head towards. So, does anyone, before we get started, does anyone have anything they want to shout out?
Nope.
Or else, who would like to do our recap for today?
I'll do the recap.
Go for it,
Let me find
man.
it. Hitherto, this point in our dastardly tale, we had just assaulted the water pumping station that was flooding the Underdark. After dealing with the dwarves and their constructs, we came across the consoles responsible for pumping water from the sea into the Underdark. Flicking a few switches, we managed to make a liquid explosive expand so astronomically that it blew up the entirety of the Beige Flats, splintering it. With our mixture of fairy wings, we caused pinkish plumes to take to the sky and obscure the sky with its wild magic. That kind of devastation was just what we needed to level up.
Well, similar to when we did last time, we're going to begin today with the perspective of someone else. On the eastern portions of the Beige Flats, in a massage parlor, lies an extremely old man. He's having his back massaged by orcs. When they push their fingers into it, the skin folds kind of ripple along all the way, and they can almost like stretch up and down. This elderly man's back has this rune embedded into it. There, lying on the table, is Karaman the Colorblind. In his hundreds of years old human, he lies there in this orcish massage parlor and then falls asleep. He wakes to silence in the room. He leans up and goes, "Oh, how long was I out?" Looks around confused that there's no orc in this room. The door smashed off its hinges, lying on the ground. He steps outside and looks across all of the various rooms of the massage parts, all their doors battered down. He takes his stick and he wanders out of the door and into the opening. He looks out across the town, empty, quiet. He wanders even further out. Hello? Hello? Where are you? Where's everyone? He reaches for his orb. Shakes it, unsure how to turn it on. Oh, damn technology. Puts it back on his belt. Begins walking through the deserted Beige Flats. For hours on end, he travels looking for life, seeing beasts and whatnot in the distance, but no sign of any orcs. Confused, he carries on. And he hears, in the distance, he hears... his head... What? He rubs his eyes, lifting his stick for a moment. Before a crack opens in the ground below him, and a grey gas comes out and plumes to the sky. But it isn't grey to everyone else. He stands and looks down, and suddenly the whole ground erupts around him. An explosion just takes hold as the beige flat splits in two and collapses. We begin today's episode with you guys having destroyed an entire region of our beautiful land here. And we'll open with... where's my music for you guys again? We will open with the art for this new land. As you guys have caused quite a skerfuffle. This is what...
Kerfuffle.
A little skerfuffle. This is what it looks like now. Let's see. Where's my map? It looks like this. You have this massive portion of pinkish plumes and kind of almost jutting portions of ground that are fissured through the floors of the beige flats. You have destroyed the vast majority of the wall between the Shadow Tower and the Very Badlands and the Greater World. Some of the mists plume towards the meadows where dinosaurs now roam, and the Mistwood as well has some elements of it blooming there. But otherwise, the wild magic has taken over and completely removed what was once the beige flats, now rests as the pink flats. We'll begin
is so cool.
today. It is pretty. With a pretty simple thing. First, you all leveled up to level 8. Now, you don't have to make your feat decision. I know a couple of you might not have ideas yet for what you want for your feat. But if you would like to tell us what you chose for your feats, or you need a little bit of help picking between two, now would be the time to reveal. What did everyone go? What did you pick? I know, Sam, do you want to see what you did first? Because it's a simple one. Simple and sweet.
I think I'm going to keep my boys.
Oh, no, not that. That's true of it. You haven't seen the things yet, have you?
Oh, my level up.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Don't read. No one read your roots of evil yet. I had to put them in public view for you.
Okay. I just assumed. I'm going to keep my...
keep my boys.
Keep my decks going up. I'm going to do +2 decks. Because they got a Tavern Brawler.
Also, how cute is it that you've already made a decision before you even know what the buff is?
Keep the boys.
It's because I feel like in terms of RP value, they're like irreplaceable.
They are very good. They're very good.
So they're the red shirts of our voyage.
That's true.
But yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna take +2 decks for my ability score improvement.
Cool.
Yeah.
Anyone else?
Gonna give me more decks and 1 AC.
Yes, it will. And more chance to hit everything.
And it'll let me sneak more and do more sleight of hand shit.
It's just good. It's just everything is good with 2 decks. What did anyone else pick? Did anyone else have I know you're waiting, Junie, aren't you, to still look through a bunch? Okay.
I picked.
You two. Which one do you want to go?
I picked.
I pick. It's a new Apple device. Which one did you pick, Jinx?
I picked Sentinel.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Oh, good
Yo,
one.
classic.
That's a good one.
Kraken?
I picked tough, so I get 2 more HP per level.
Yes. So another 16 HP.
Did we roll HP already? I don't think I did.
Ooh, dude, I have to check. It's gonna be scrolled pretty far up. I didn't remember. I think we did, but hold on, it might not be on the map. Wait, I found my water. Hold on.
The chat remembers.
Yes, chat might remember. It was done right at the end of the episode if we did it. But yes, otherwise you get 16 extra HP on top of all of that. Nice stuff. And then Charbog, did you pick one?
No, I've been looking through them, but there's a lot, and I don't know what any of them do, so I have to read about every single one. So I'm still deciding.
Okay. If you need any help with it, just let us know, and we can help you find them. But the other thing you guys all got access to on your level up, as you watched the entirety of the flats break apart, is you have 3 more of your... I'm wording this terribly. All of your roots of all evil have now improved. You get more features on them. 2 new features to each one. So let me move you to the appropriate page of our roots of all evil. And let us go through and pick which one you guys... I mean, the Merva one's out of date there, but it's meant to be zombies there. You guys all get to read through them now. So, who would like to go first? We'll do one each and then go around that way so that you'll get a turn reading, and so you don't have to bloat 3 loads of reading at once. Who would like to go first? Who would like to be off? Or do you just want to roll for it? Roll for it,
or just go left to right or right to left. Either way is fine with me.
Who's at the farthest left and right? Because it's going to be different on the screen.
Let's go tallest to shortest.
Oh, I see. On here. You want to go tallest to shortest? Sure, we'll do that. The tallest will be Mama Morta then. So, Mama Morta, which one would you like to read first?
I'll do Mother of Mothers.
All right, you should be able to look there, and then if you scroll down, I put it in an easy way to copy and paste it for you guys. So don't look ahead, don't read ahead, don't spoil. But you can look at Mother of Mothers now and see which 2 features you get at level 8.
Mother of Mothers. Okay. Level 8. In your Wrath of the Wild form, your healing increases to 2d10 plus your Wisdom modifier. You no longer are required to be bloodied for it to trigger, and you can transfer the healing to a creature within 30 feet of you. Wait, that's amazing. Additionally, if the hit you heal off is a critical hit, you double the healing dice too. Allied creatures inside your aura share the AC granted by it. So what that means is, whenever I hit, once per turn, I can heal 2d10 plus 5, either to me or anyone else around me, which is pretty freaking wild.
That's awesome.
Then there's Mama's Little Helper. You gain the Dominate Person spell and can cast it without a spell slot once per long rest. This version of the spell lasts 10 minutes. If a creature is subject to your Eerie token, you can cast it through that connection. Oh, I love it. I love it, Joe. Hands down. If the creature's CR is lower than yours, it automatically fails. Okay, so this is like if I can trick someone into taking one of my freaky teeth or something, and then they go off somewhere, I can peer through their mind and be like, snap, and then dominate them for 10 minutes to do whatever we need them to do.
That's so cool.
And let me be clear as well with all of these things. It took me hours to write these because you have to write it all in D&D terminology, make sure it makes sense. But I will just tell you what my intentions are for any of them if any of them are confusing, and you can always extend that. You know, if it goes to 15 minutes, it doesn't matter. If it goes 20, you know what I mean? It's mostly there for the roleplay, but with some mechanical limitations just for combat-based. But yeah, that's Mother of Mothers. Who is our next tallest?
Either me or...
Me.
I think it's Goulash. Yeah, Goulash is pretty tall.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, which one would you like to pick between?
I'll do Master of Kitchens.
Go for it.
Yeah, let me find it really quick.
That's okay. If you scroll down, roots of all evil. Okay, you got it.
All right.
This is a chunky
Level
read. This
8.
one.
Okay, let's go. We got Brain Tartar. I love steak tartare. When you consume a brain, you gain abilities until your next long rest. When consuming the brain of a creature, you can choose to steal something from their mind. Each brain only gives one of the list below, but you can consume a number equal to your intelligence modifier, receiving a boon from each. I had a sneezing fit before stream. People were watching that, and so I'm out of breath because I can barely breathe through my nose.
Oh no!
They were watching that. I had to walk away because I couldn't stop sneezing.
If you get out of breath, you need me to read the rest of it. Just let me know. I don't mind.
No, I'm good. If the brain did not have anything to provide, you could have said heal for their hit dice plus your intelligence modifier or gain that many temporary hit points. Their spoken languages, a skill or tool proficiency, increase movement speed, or a non-legendary trait. All right.
And if you consume someone's brain and ask if they have any traits, I'll let you know. A lot of cool traits out there in the game. Cool?
Very, very cool. All right. Level 8, every second counts. With the help of an ingredient pouch, you gain access to an aura. This aura of recipes is one you learn from your rival. You gain access to a series of ingredients that can be used to dish out meals. It allows you to create meals extremely fast. You enter the aura as a bonus action on your turn, and it lasts for 1 minute. You can enter this aura a number of times equal to your intelligence modifier at the start of your turns. You roll a number of d20s equal to your intelligence modifier and consult the table below to form a meal. As a bonus action on your turn, you can launch a meal to a creature within 60 feet of you for them to consume as a free action. Scion dice can improve your range. You can hold onto the ingredients for as long as you have your aura, but when you launch a meal, they're expended. At the end of the aura, the meals fade into tasteless mulch. That's not very nice.
No.
Okay, ingredient list. It's a D20. Should I read all of these?
You don't. So what I'll do, I'll simplify this for you.
Okay.
I don't know why it's given it all ones, by the way. It's meant to be 1, 2. I'll fix that in a sec. Essentially, there's 7 chances for meat, 4 chances for vegetable seasoning and fruit, and 1 chance for cheese when you roll on this D20. So you're basically just gathering up. The actual food itself doesn't really matter, just for flavor.
And if they roll a carnivore's treat, a meat, and any other non-meat, they heal the target for 2 Scion dice plus your int. Everyday necessities is 2 meat, a vegetable, a fruit, or seasoning. Heals the target for 4 Scion dice plus your int modifier. Hardened taste buds, a vegetable, seasoning, and a fruit. It grants your intelligence modifier as AC until the start of your next turn. Hard, badass. Season's greeting, 1 vegetable or fruit, 1 meat, and 1 seasoning. Grants a resistance of your choice and increases their movement speed by 3 times your intelligence modifier, rounded up until the start of your next turn. Energy bites, 2 meat, 2 fruit. Cast the lesser restoration spell on a target and gives them temporary hit points equal to 2 Scion die plus your int modifier. Buffet, 2 vegetable, 2 fruit, 2 meat, 2 seasoning. The creature falls under the haste buff without any downsides and adds your int modifier to the damage rolls with any damage rolls they deal with attack rolls. Cheese topping, 1 cheese on any meal doubles the intelligence modifier on the meal you apply it to. My goodness, it's a recipe book. I'll look through this.
Yeah, but essentially, when you're rolling, you're basically just storing how many meats you've got, how many things, and then put them together. This was a totally new mechanic, so we'll just see if it works if you go down that road.
Sure.
All right, Melvin.
Okay, I will start with. I'll do Archmatis.
No, that's you. That's your old one. You got your zombie above.
Say, these look familiar.
Yeah. You got your zombie.
I think I have the wrong sheet up. How do I see the one that
one right below is zombie Melvin? You're still on the wisp Melvin. You're on the wrong tab.
Okay. I have Plague of the Dead, Silence of the Dead, or Friend of the Dead. Is that the right one?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay. I will start by reading Plague of the Dead.
Okay.
Let me get it big here. One sec.
You just scroll down and you should see it.
Among the dead who walk, there are many
No.
creatures
That's all the stuff you've already had from last time. It's the bit below because that's level 4 stuff you already had. These are the improvements or the level 8 ones. Yeah, this is the poisonous one. Can you see it?
What are
scroll
the 3
down?
options? I don't see it.
If you click the 3 that you had before, but instead of reading the white text, read the black text underneath that says level 8.
Don't click on the image.
I see.
Yeah. I put it in there for copy and paste.
My browser zoom is in a way that makes this window like crop it off.
Oh, okay. Makes sense.
So is it level 8 patient 0?
That's the one.
Okay. Your plague spreads even more now. Now creatures that have the poison condition caused by you take poison damage equal to your charisma modifier at the start of each of their turns. The poison can now spread to creatures in a 15-foot range of the initial one, and your spells ignore immunity to poison or the poison condition. So that's awesome. So
in your previous one, this coincides with your level 4 plague spreader up above. That one previously was, instead of frightening creatures, you start to make them poisoned, and you can spread it. It's basically a way of keep spreading.
I be able to go back and change the one that I picked to make this synergize, or would it be like
the way is to just reiterate for the roots of all evil? You can change these once per level up to rather go down the Plague of the Dead road, Silence of the Dead road. Yeah, it's meant to be like the difficult decision of changing your entire theme. So you wouldn't be able to be the silent one you are now, but you do get to spread the plague.
You want to know a crazy thing though as well that you haven't done a lot of? Chubbuck, is you have a cantrip called Poison Spray that you could do without a spell slot anytime.
Oh, okay, so that would synergize with it.
Yeah, but when you reach 5th level, it does 2d12 poison in an AoE.
Yeah, I need to really go back.
You can just start spraying people with poison whenever you want.
Because your plague spreader ability before is when you're usually fighting creatures with your form of dread. This would change it to poisoned condition. So basically what you're doing is you're forcing them to get poisoned, and then on your turn you can spread it as a bonus action to another creature and another creature, and you can keep just bouncing it around, and then those creatures spread it to other creatures, and it keeps.
That's so cool. So Stink Zone is also part of it. This is
Yep.
like the okay. Stink Zone is you have a smell to you. In social checks, you can exude on yourself as a free action to create more of a stench and gain advantage on persuasion or intimidation checks against the creature simply because they want to end the interaction with you ASAP. You can do this a number of times equal to your charisma modifier per long rest. Additionally, once per short rest, you can spin an action creating a mucus layer. In a 20-foot radius sphere, the ground around you becomes filled with blistered pustules and slime. This area is difficult terrain for creatures you choose, and enemies entering it have to make a Constitution saving throw or suffer your poison effects above. This remains there permanently or until it is professionally cleaned away with fire. Upon finishing a long rest, you automatically create a 50-foot radius sphere version of this. Wait, what?
So essentially, have you ever played StarCraft? Okay, in StarCraft there's a creature called the Zerg, and they have to build all of their buildings on creep. This is your version of this. Essentially, you can just start plaguing the ground around you evermore. So you'd be leaving behind permanent goop, essentially.
That is so funny. So what you're saying, once per long rest, is this like lore-wise,
Whilst you sleep.
I've just stunk up a zone?
Yeah,
and...
you basically just slimed onto the ground. It's just stretched and grown outwards.
Oh my god, that's so funny.
Yeah.
I love this.
Okay, that's your plague one. Next smallest, I think, is Darius.
Am I reading just one?
Yeah, just one. We're gonna do one.
Okay. This one is Big Brewer. It's called Kegs of the King. You've decided to master the Mystic Brews and embrace your milk-drunk lifestyle. You gain expertise in alchemist supplies. You gain 5 more brew options, and you can brew 2 per short rest. You can be under the effects of 2 brews at a time, and you can drink them as an action or bonus action instead of for a minute. Mocha Caramel Weed Spice Latte. This caffeinated brew increases your movement speed by 15 feet. Any movement you do during this time leaves behind a strand of lightning. You can move through creatures during this. If you do, they must make a con save or take 1 martial arts die of lightning damage and lose opportunity attacks until the start of next turn. A creature can only take this damage once per turn. Bone Marrow Broth. This milk-based broth is brewed to keep your bones strong and heart beating. If you start a turn without the incapacitated condition, you regain hit points equal to 1 roll of the martial arts dice. Additionally, you have advantage on all con saving throws and add wisdom modifier to the saves. Mint Mule. This cooling drink always comes iced. Your unarmed attack rolls can deal cold damage, and you can take a magic action to exhale a menthol freezing breath in a 30-foot cone. Each creature must make a con save. On a failed save, they will take cold damage equal to 4 rolls of the martial arts die and become frozen in place until the start of your next turn. They or their allies can spend their full action to break out. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage only. Pepto Abysmal. Good name. This semi-skimmed solution is designed to bring all acid to the surface along with your lunch. You can take a magic action to exhale an acidic spray in a 50-foot line. Each creature makes a dex save. This is projectile vomit. Or they take acid damage equal to 4 rolls of the martial arts die, and their AC is reduced by your wisdom modifier until the start of your next turn. On a successful save, a creature takes half as much damage only. The Curdled Craver. This lumpy mix allows you to create rippling burps that would shatter glass. When on the effects of this brew, your unarmed strikes can be made at a range of 30 to 90 feet.
What?
And deal thunder damage instead as you belch forwards towards the creatures. You are under the effects of thaumaturgy for the duration, and your voice is booming.
Basically become
Lord of Udders. You also gain Milk Sight to a range of 120 feet. This is similar to True Sight, but only against creatures that produce milk, specifically mammals.
God.
Additionally, you have tasted every variety of milk out there, even those that claim to be milk but are not, such as oat and almond. As a result, you've evolved to speak the tongue of plants. You're always considered under the effects of speak with plants. You're always considered under the effects of speak with plants, and they're included in your milk site for their overstep. Your yogurt drinks are now 2 rolls of your martial arts die, and your wisdom modifier in temporary hit points. Whenever you consume any potion, you gain 1 roll of your martial arts die, plus your level, plus your wisdom mod in temp hit points.
That's so funny.
That's really funny.
Yeah, milk site's good, right?
The boys might have to go for
Dude, I told you. I'm trying to make the decisions tough. I'm trying to make the decisions tough.
Insanely funny spec.
yeah, it's good, right?
Milk Sight's so strong.
And I think you can do those exhales pretty much every turn, I think, as well, the way it works. So it's big bestie.
Cool. Awesome. Wait, and you know it says I can drink 2 at once, right? But it would still be a magical action to do one of the 2 things, right?
There are some of your other drinks and stuff like...
I would have some variety.
Yeah. Yeah. So you could do like the speed one and the breath one, etc.
Yeah, there'd be no benefit of doing like 2 breath ones because I couldn't.
Only
do 2
in terms of
turn.
only if you're going to interchange them. Yeah, exactly. All right. Your
Very cool. Very cool.
Next is Nom. Would you like to do hungering, adorable, or one and only?
I'll just do which one's first. So the hungering.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay. Level 8. Greedy boy. Your frenzy.
Milk type. Sorry, Jinx.
Okay. Your frenzy now works on the first 2 targets you hit on your turn, not just one. When you do reckless attack, you can now choose to crit on an 18 to 20 as part of it. This version of reckless also grants it to your enemies against you as well. Your bite now heals for half its total damage. You can now swallow dead creatures up to large in size. Different creature types grant different resistances, and you only gain the resistance of your most recent meal. This resistance lasts until you finish a long rest, and if you already had that resistance, you gain +2 AC from the meal instead. And then all the different things.
Yeah, undead, necrotic, humanoid, poison, construct, thunder, etc. Depending on your meal.
Other ability, non-belly. You have 2 stomachs, and both are interdimensional spaces. Your digestion stomach is able to store allied creatures. You can spend 1 minute using your action to swallow 1 large, 4 medium, or 8 small allied creatures to hide in it.
Oh no.
You can keep them inside your digestion stomach for 1 minute before they start taking damage. You can regurgitate them as a reaction. Once per long rest, you can swallow an allied creature into your digestion stomach as an action instead of spending 1 minute. Your second stomach is your storage stomach. This one is the equivalent to a fleshy version of the demi-plane spell, though only allied or dead creatures can go in here. It takes 10 minutes per creature to enter into this space, and they can survive in there only off the nourishment you provide by eating outside of it. It takes 10 minutes to leave, unless you become bloodied, in which case all creatures inside are ejected into the nearest 5-foot occupied space, and you take 1d20 force damage for each person evicted.
So essentially,
so I have to take that damage every time I
no,
spit
that's only if you
out?
that's only if you get hit down. So the idea is initially is if you want a quickened way of sneaking people through your stomach, you can put them in the first stomach. The second stomach, people can long rest in if they want. You're removing. People can stay inside your body as if it's a hotel. And the idea is
there's like,
it's vicious if you try and leave early.
So it's like a Trojan horse.
Yes.
And also a fucking fetish hotel.
Flesh World Hotel where anything
I wanna go in my non-belly.
no meats on the outside you guys can nourish on.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's weird.
Like inevitably you're gonna pick that one.
All right, rounding us all the way back around to our Mama Morta.
Okay. What else do you have in store, Joe? I'll do Mother of Monsters next.
Okay, go for it.
Okay, level 8, Monstrous Form. Your unnerving aura now lets you grow to large size during it. You can now choose one of the following forms to take as well. Arachnid, your perception skill increases by +5. You gain +10 feet of movement. You gain the web spell. When the web spell is cast during your aura, it no longer requires concentration and can be cast and subsequently moved 30 feet as a bonus action on your turns. You are immune to your own web. Displacer. Your stealth skill increases by 5, your reach increases by 5, and the mirror image spell is cast on you as you enter your aura. Amphibian, your athletics skill increases by 5, you gain a swimming speed equal to your walking speed, and the jump spell is active on you during this change. Level 8, It. You can smell a creature's fear as if it is sent in the air. If a creature is frightened, you can roll a bonus action and insight check against their wisdom modifier to determine what their greatest fear is. If you're successful and exploit this, creatures have disadvantage on future wisdom saving throws against your frightened effects. Frightened creatures can be tracked by you with insight or survival up to a range of 1 mile. Oh, that's so cool. That's so cool. The Pennywise hag.
Yeah. Nice. Let's go back around to Goulash.
Yes. Yes.
Flesh your business.
Yes, I'm gonna do flesh.
Go for it. Flesh time.
All right. Level 8, Uncanny Mimicry. Once per long rest, when an allied creature within 60 feet uses a class feature or casts a spell, you can transform into them and mimic the action. This does not work on Root of Evil features, and if it's a spell, it expends an equal spell slot. There's always something slightly uncanny about your use of it, something a little bit off. Level 8, Body of Brine. Each long rest, you can grow a series of goulash tadpoles in your stomach equal to your intelligence modifier. As a bonus action, you can summon a tadpole. Only one tadpole can be active at a time, and it takes its turn immediately before or after yours. These tadpoles share the same statistics as the Salad tadpole, but their resistances are acid and psychic instead of, and their bite attacks share your spell attack roll. On a successful bite, the tadpole enters the creature, and it no longer counts against your active tadpoles. At the start of each of the creature's turns for 1 minute, they must make a Constitution saving throw against your spell save DC, or the tadpole enters their brain. Unlike Ceramorphosis, this tadpole simply strengthens your mind against the creature. They have a -1 to all saving throws against your spells, and you have +1 to attack rolls and ability checks against them. The tadpole dies if it drops to 0 HP or spends 1 minute inside a creature's brain. Okay.
So you basically just keep infesting
Very cool.
them. And then,
Very
so
cool.
the copying thing that works on Rage, it works on the Aura that Mold has, all those kind of things. If you want to copy. Cool.
Interesting. Very, very interesting. Okay.
Yes. Melvin, would you like to do Silence of the Dead or Friend of the Dead?
I'll do Silence of the Dead.
Okay. This is the
Level
one you're
8,
currently on.
Living Shadow. Some features above have improved. You can now teleport up to 50 feet in darkness, and if you pass through a creature's space when teleporting, they must roll a dexterity saving throw against your spell save DC, and on failure be dragged within 5 feet of your destination, as long as it's on a flat surface. An ally can willingly fail this saving throw. Additionally, your touch spells can be cast at a range of 50 feet, as well as 50
That's
feet, as well
It's a typo, yeah.
as long as the other creature is also in darkness. Okay, cool. Then the next part of it is horror movie. Once per long rest, you can draw upon the powers of the meta to change the genre of a scene to horror. Oh my gosh. When in a social situation, that might manifest itself as lights going out, people going places alone, or walking into scary alleyways, basements, alleyways/basements in pursuit of a noise. In combat, it might mean slashing damage is increased, flanking mechanics come into play, or frightened effects are more dangerous. That is so funny.
That's so fucking funny.
That's so cool.
I love that, dude. That's so cool.
Okay. Darius. Boss or Brawler?
All right. I'll do boss, second one.
Okay.
Back in town. Your goons have seen some significant improvements. Their AC is now 13 plus wisdom. Their health is now 5 plus 4 times your monk level, and they get extra movement. Their Knuckledusters now use base attack bonus, and they gain the dogpile reaction. When a creature falls prone within 40 foot of a halfling goon, they can use their reaction to run towards the creature without taking attacks of op and launch themselves onto it. The creature is considered grappled by each goon that is on top of them. The creature can spend their action making an athletics check to try and throw goons off, but the DC is 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus wisdom plus 2 for each goon on top. On success, each goon is pushed 5 foot away. Additionally, you can summon a dwarven goon in place of 2 halfling goons for an upgraded creature with different abilities.
That's below now. You can see it below.
Bossman Brews. Your brews automatically last 8 hours without needing a focus point, but if you spend a focus point, you can create a second brew to give to one of the goons. You also gain 2 additional brews that are befitting of someone of your stature. Truth Teat. When you have as many enemies as you've had in your life, it feels like a waste to have to give each person truth serum. Instead, you've designed a brew that lets you see if someone is lying. When you drink this brew, you gain expertise with insight and always roll with advantage. Additionally, it lets you see through any illusion spells, including those that render someone invisible. Bookie's Beer. Rigging the games has always been a pastime, and this was the only milk worthy of a race day. When you consume this beverage before making an attack roll, ability check, or saving throw, you can say a number between 2 and 19. If you roll that number, it becomes a crit. In combat, you gain temp hit points equal to twice your level when you critically hit with this feature. More recently, this brew might even work to make monetary bets with the rules lawyer devil, who gets the kill on this boss fight, for example. Okay.
And then the Dwarven Goon's below,
Awesome.
if you want to see a little glimpse of that yourself. But he's basically a gun. I'll show you what he looks like as well.
Oh, I see. I do not have permission to view this
Hold
character
on.
sheet.
Let me fix that for you.
Oh, he's good looking. He looks good.
Let me show you. There you
He's got a gun.
go. He has
Yeah,
a
he's
gun.
got a gun.
He has a gun. That's him.
Dwarven Goon, humanoid. HP is 15 plus 4 times your monk level. AC is 14 plus whiz. He has boss's best. If the boss is using a weapon that grants him a plus hit to his attack, the goon gets it to his gun. The Dwarven Goon has expertise in perception to help point things out for the boss. His attack is a 6 shooter. Ranged attack roll plus 7. 6 piercing damage. On a 5 to 6, they shoot again. This can occur a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus. Upon dropping to 0 health, the goon will make their 6-shooter attack one last time against the enemy that killed it. That's called one last bullet. And their bonus action is heads or tails. The dwarf chooses an ally within 60 foot and flips a coin. When that ally goes to make an attack roll, they can call heads or tails and roll a 1d2. If they successfully call it, they crit. If they fail, it's a nat 1.
And do it 3 times a day.
Okay.
That's sick.
That's funny. That's awesome.
Nom. Adorable, only one.
Gee, adorable.
Okay.
Dense demon. Despite your size, you are now the same weight as a huge demon and can grapple creatures of gargantuan size. You can now throw huge or smaller creatures you're grappling in place of one of your attack rolls. Roll an athletics check to determine the distance they're thrown. Huge creatures are thrown after the distance rounded up to the closest 5. Large and medium are thrown the full distance, small is thrown double, and tiny is thrown 10 times the amount. Cute critters. You can now transform into a nom version or normal version of any insect or beast that is small or tiny instead of those just limited by your species. You can now speak with animals while inside any of these forms and choose one of the following 3 options. Fluffy. The creature you turned into is now Fluffy. Creatures of good will not treat you with hostility unless they witness the transformation. In fact, they might try to adopt you. Speedy. The creature you turned into now has extra limbs or wings. The creature can dash as a bonus action, and creatures have disadvantage on opportunity attack rolls against you in the form. Squeezy. The creature you turned into is now Chubby. Creatures who can see you must make a charisma saving throw when you first come into sight. DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your constitution modifier. Or they will spend their reaction or just chase outside of combat, trying to move as close to you as possible to grapple and squeeze you.
There it is. Nom and adorable. All
Is
right.
that like the crab game inspired? Everything is crab? Because it sounds like it.
It's very similar.
It's
Yeah,
like
yeah.
evolving.
Mm-hmm.
That's great.
Little evolutions. Okay. The final of the 3 of each. Mother of Witchcraft for you, Mama Morta.
All right. Curse Keeper. Unnerving aura now determines your curses, not Hunter's Mark. When a creature fails the saving throw for the aura, you can now choose the curse that they receive instead. You learn a new druid cantrip of your choice. While your unnerving aura is up, you can cast a druid cantrip in place of one of your extra attacks.
That's got more AoE.
More AoE, okay. And then Bargain Boutique, you can now make a monkey paw style bargain with other creatures. Once per short rest, you can make an offering to a creature that understands you. This deal must be up to 25 words and can be used to create a fey bargain. The creature you make it with cannot be hostile to you. If they're indifferent, they make a wisdom saving throw against your spell save DC. If they're friendly, they have disadvantage on the saving throw. The bargain must include an offer to the person with a clause. You make the bargain inside of your hut. The DC increases by 3 and the word count goes up by 10. Wait, if you make the bargain inside your hut,
you can make it anywhere you
increases
want.
by 3. Oh,
But
okay, interesting.
Wait, this is so you though.
I know.
Hag bargains.
I
This is
gotta
so hard
think
to
about
choose.
this.
So you like cooked with every single one, man.
These are all so cool.
Thanks, man. Okay.
How the fuck are we gonna pick, man? How are we gonna pick?
I don't know. It's difficult.
Can we
Finally,
swap between them on the fly or no?
it'll be
Is
on
it
a
only on the
level up, but we might.
Okay.
We can discuss potentially making it more frequent. Okay. Goulash, Master of Business.
Master of Business. All right. Level 8, budget cuts. You find a way to conserve your magic in a way that won't cost you everything. You condense your spell slots into lesser ones. For example, your 4th spell slot can be converted into a 3rd one and a 1st one, or 4 first ones. Now, you can downcast spells up to 2 levels lower. Work with your DM to find a fitting downcast for certain spells. For example, if you cast Fireball to level 1, it might be a small radius and only do 3d6 instead. This is a free action to do so.
That's so
Equally,
cool.
It is really cool. Equally, if an enemy successfully saves against a spell or ability you cast, you can use your reaction to try to regain the slot or feature use. Roll an intelligence check, and the DC for this is 10 plus the spell level. You can't add anything to the roll, but you can expend a Scion die to give yourself an advantage. Okay.
This one was the one that
Level
you
8.
inspired by you.
I DM'd Joe about this. I was like, can we do something about this? Level 8, let's make a deal. Learning of the meta world, you've sparked interest in negotiating with them. Once per short rest, when you're hit by an attack, fail a saving throw, or an ability check, you can spend your reaction to enter into a brief discussion with the rule lawyer devil and negotiate terms. This could be to negate the damage entirely, pass it on to someone else, or gain some bonus. If your terms are favorable, you can roll persuasion check against a DC the DM tells you. On a failure, the original effect happens and this feature is not used up. So
It only gets used if it works.
Okay. Have you aptly named yourself the Rule Lawyer Devil, or is this like is this an
This
enemy
is playing
that
off
you've created?
this is playing off the one that punished Melvin that time. So I've just
Right,
now
yeah,
made them a
yeah,
character
yeah.
in the game, which you guys can fuck with.
That's
I
really
love that.
funny. That's so good.
So you can make your deals. All right.
it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be so hard.
Anytime we break the rules as written, this guy can come in and just fucking do some shit.
Yeah, he can fuck with you. Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
There's an official character now for it.
That's so good.
It's Zombie Melvin next. Friend of the Dead is your third one. This is your.
Okay. Friend of the Dead, level 8, last rites. When you're in combat, you can draw upon dying creatures. If a creature dies within 100 feet of you, you can use your reaction to interact with their passing spirit to receive a boon. Roll a 1d6 and console the table below. 1. The spirit grants you advantage to attack rolls on your turn. 2. The spirit teleports you up to 80 feet in a direction of your choice. 3. The spirit grants you the shield spell until the end of your next turn. 4. The spirit launches a bolt of your Eldritch Blast at a creature of your choice within your range. 5. The spirit grants you a resistance to a damage type of your choice until the end of your next turn. 6. The spirit does every single one of those choices above. That's so cool.
You're working with the dead.
The second part of it, level 8, Dead Don't Rest. You now see your full vision into the ethereal plane. This allows you to interact with ghosts and undead specters. You are now always under the effects of Speak with Dead, and instead of being limited by questions, you're now limited by minutes. You can continue to speak to them a number of minutes equal to your charisma modifier. This comes with the side effect of always seeing dead people. That's so cool.
Yeah, everywhere you go, you're gonna be pestered by the dead.
You just talk. You just
You go to Beige Flats and you're gonna be fucked. You're gonna see a whole continent of dead people.
But they all like him.
You're going to be talking to people who be like, who are you talking to? And you're just be like, you guys don't see all these people?
Yeah.
Dude,
This is the
every
Sixth Sense
orc.
one.
We're gonna see every orc forever now. Whenever we go anywhere in the campaign.
Yeah, it's true. You basically can just ask the
That's
dead about
so
like
funny.
locations, area, everything you want.
Are you going to like actually just like have a fucking timer going anytime you speak to someone?
It would be, yeah, I can do that for sure. The idea is that if you go into a town, you could be like, okay, I'm gonna look for some ghosts, I'm gonna look for some like corpses nearby and just talk to anyone and they can give you some information on what's going on and all that kind of stuff.
You should get a sand timer that you hold up on
That's
the
a fun
screen, so
idea.
it's not- when it starts running out, he starts panicking.
That's a good idea. That's
so
a really
awesome.
good idea.
I also love the idea of you giving these custom interactions or whatever that I don't know at the time is only me being able to see it. Like,
Yeah.
you know, like somebody comes up
Yeah.
and pulls my pants down or something.
yeah. It's just gonna be the dead
That's
fucking
like
with you.
close. Oh man.
Darius, big brawler.
Yeah, last one's called Big Brawler. This was like, I didn't take this one before, but it was basically all about like combat. It had like uppercuts and stuff. Champion stances. When you roll initiative and at the beginning of each of your turns in combat, you can enter into a fighting stance to match your drunken nature. Each one alters your stats and some of your features. In all forms, your flurry of blows gains an extra strike. Full fat, the most orthodox defensive stance. You have resistance to bludgeoning and force damage, and your AC increases by 2. You are immune to being grappled. South Udder. You had too much fun with these fucking names. South Udder. You have 2 reactions until the end of your next turn. You can use redirect attack to force the attacker to hit themselves. If you are knocked prone, you can spend your reaction to immediately leap back to your feet and attack. Peekamoo. You add your wisdom modifier to your dex and saving throws and vice versa. If your evasion is triggered, you can spend your reaction and move up to half your movement speed without taking an opportunity attack as long as you're moving towards the target and make an unarmed strike. If you use stunning strike during this, they have disadvantage on the saving throw. That's so good. Corner coaching. You've spent years training yourself to be disciplined in the ring, and you can pass that knowledge on to others. If a creature within 60 feet fails an ability check or saving throw, you can use your reaction to shout advice and add 1 roll of your martial arts die plus your wisdom modifier to the roll. Outside of combat, you can slap someone for a dexterity check. On a success, they do not become hostile and instead dazed for a minute, and all social checks against them have advantage. You have knowledge of these 2 cut men brews. Mind over milk. When you drink this beverage, your intelligence and charisma saving throws add your wisdom to them. If you drop to 0 health while this brew is active, you can instead roll a wisdom saving throw with a DC of 10. And if you succeed, your hit points instead change to a number equal to twice your monk level. Each time this occurs, the DC will increase by 5. When the brew wears off, you will collapse if you're not healed and the DC is reset. Protein shake. When you drink this beverage, your skin hardens and your muscles thicken. Strength saving throws are now made with dex and count as it for evasion. You add your so strength saving throws can use evasion. Is that what it is?
Yeah, exactly. And you use your dex for them.
And you add your wisdom modifier to all athletics checks. Very cool. Awesome.
And then finally, Nom, your famous one, Nom the one and only. If you go down the road of fame.
Chill vibes. Ain't no need to rage anymore. You can choose to enter a chill instead of a rage. When you do so, you have resistance to psychic, cold, and force damage instead of bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing. You gain AC equal to your rage damage. Your reckless attack becomes carefree attack. You roll with disadvantage to hit, and on a hit, the creature has disadvantage on attack rolls against you until the start of your next turn and can't critically hit. All the damage you deal in this form can be cold or its normal type. Additionally, in rage or chill form, you get access to the ability called No. When you are targeted by an attack roll or saving throw, you can use your reaction to say No, and the creature must make a charisma saving throw, DC 8 plus your proficiency bonus plus your strength modifier, or it fails on you. You can do this a number of times equal to your proficiency bonus per long rest.
That's so ridiculous.
Paparazzi preparations. Now that you're growing in fame, or infamy, you must be prepared for people to gossip about you. When you roll a natural 1 in an ability check or saving throw, it's the equivalent of rolling a nat 20, but you accidentally succeed instead, and it often comes with a slight additional consequence. In combat, rolling a natural 1 and an attack roll causes you to miss, but one allied creature in sight of you can spend their reaction to make an attack roll in your stead.
Yeah, so you always fall upwards. And those are the 15 options. You got 3 each, and I won't make you pick straight away unless anyone has an idea of what they want to go, but I know it could change things around.
These are so great, Joe. You really cooked with these.
I appreciate it.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. They're meant to be fairly difficult to pick between. So I don't mean for anyone to be rushed into one. But if anyone has anyone that they've picked, you can tell us. But is everyone?
Yeah, I picked the hungering.
yeah. That moment you knew you could swallow people. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, makes sense.
Big belly.
Is everyone else deciding?
I think I still want to think on mine, but the plague one sounds really cool. They all sound so cool, though. It's hard for me to pick.
Yeah,
I really love my boys. I love my boys to death. But in the last 6 fights we've had, they've all got 1 shot on turn 1.
Yeah,
and they've only got slightly stronger, very, very minimally. So I don't know
You
if I
changed
should.
your tune so fast.
Yeah. I'm going with my
at the beginning
boys.
He was like, I'm not getting rid of my boys. And now he might be getting rid of his
But then
boys.
he invented milk site.
Milk site's pretty
Yeah,
good.
he likes milk site. I knew
But
he'd
then
like
he
milk
invented
site.
milk site and then said for plants daring to tread into that territory, they're now also victim to milk site.
That's so
Yeah,
cool.
it's true. It's true.
I'm deciding between the Mother of Mothers, which has the healing thing, which would basically let me be like our healer.
Yeah,
because
makes
we
sense.
kind of need one of those. And then
Gives good Ashberg.
the monkey paw business is also really enticing. But that one I'm a little hesitant of because I think it could take away from everyone else's time if I have to go through like a whole arc making a fake bargain with every NPC that I want to. That I feel like that might distract from the rest of the campaign.
That's
so
fair.
I might go for one that's a little more streamlined, but I really do like the flavor. So I don't know. I'm still
I
thinking about
wouldn't
it.
mind.
Yeah.
Well,
see.
I won't rush
also
any of you guys. You looking at what, sorry?
Well, I'd have to make contracts constantly. I need to like brainstorm how to.
That's true, you
get
do need
what
to
we
prep
want
time.
in the middle of the session.
Yeah.
There's gonna be homework involved. That'd be fun.
I'm gonna do Big Brewer.
You can become the brewer. You want milk vision.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Want
fair
some
enough.
vision.
I want the brews. I want the brews.
The
They're
brews
so
are
good.
cool. Yeah, you get a lot of brews. Okay. Well, I won't push you anymore. You guys are inside of Dungeon S when you kind of feel, no matter what emotion you're feeling at the same time as watching the entirety of the Beige Flats collapse in front of you, at the very least, the thing that improves all of you is that knowledge that you've done something irremarkably evil. And you feel slightly stronger for it. Like the balance of the world is slowly shifting back towards evil against good instead of good dominating. You stand there at the kind of windowed vision of the kind of eyeball of the great crab, and it finally ends. You finally just see the plumes of pink, occasionally explosions just happening in the distance, but it calms down from the initial explosions, and there's a calming nature to it. Dungeness is slightly injured. The elder brain is going to be healing it over the course of your next journey. And the Kuatua have been whittled down a bit more. Their army is less strong than it was before on the attack of the waterways. But you've all made it through. You also do have the option of gaining some... I won't do this yet. We can do this in a little bit, just so it's not too much admin work over the top. But you also do have the option of sending your creatures into different locations, and all of the different councils and whatnot. And you also gained a few dwarven items. I'll give those to you now because you might want to distribute them out. But you got 3 official dwarven items. I will start with your sending stones. You got sending stones, which is your uncommon. You got 1 uncommon, 1 rare, 1 very rare item from this list. So the sending stones, you guys are all read. I'll give you a read instead. The sending stones come in pairs. They're an uncommon item. With each stone carved to match the one the other one is pairing. While you touch one stone, you can cast sending from it. The target is the bearer of one of the other stones.
Dude, are they rats with little big brains? That's awesome.
Yeah,
On the
cranium
picture,
rats.
yeah. And if no other creature bears the other stone, you know the fact as soon as you use the stone, you don't use to cast the spell. Once sending is cast using either stone, the stones can't be used again until the next dawn. If one of the stones is destroyed, the other one becomes non-magical. Sending, for those who don't know what it is you can send 25 words to the other person, no matter the distance, and then they can send it back to you as well. So it's basically a
It's
little...
the equivalent of a text message.
Yeah, essentially a little vocal message. You've got, as well for the rare item, you have got the Belt of Dwarven Kind. This is a rare item, requires attunement. You know Dwarvish when you have
wow.
it. Advantage on Charisma, Persuasion checks made to interact with Dwarves and Dwarga. Your con increases by 2 to a maximum of 20. In addition, while tuned to the belt, you have a 50% chance each day at dawn of growing a beard if you can grow one, or a thicker beard if you already have one. If you aren't a Dwarf or Dwarga, you gain the following benefits as well while wearing it. You get 60 feet of dark vision and you also have resistance to poison damage and advantage on saving throws you make to end the poison condition. That's the rare item. And then the very rare item is Dwarven Half-Plate. Very rare. While wearing this armor, you have a +2 bonus to the AC on top of that normal half-plate armor. In addition, if an effect moves you against your will along the ground, you can take a reaction to reduce the distance you are moved by up to 10 feet. So it's a half-plate +2, essentially.
I don't see the half-plate. I don't think you shared that with us.
Oh,
I don't see it either.
There you go.
I wear half-plate.
Oh, there you go.
This is exciting.
High AC.
What's your con, Kragan? Is it already 20?
It's 16. Could be tanky. +2 to pass.
But yes, those are the dwarven items. Like you.
Oh, it's plate armor. Oh no, it's half plate.
Half plate. Yeah, it's half plate.
Yeah.
This would be manifested as the changelings returning from their time in the dwarves and showing you the items they've traded and moved around, bringing you these 3. The other things that you send your troops around to, we can kind of get to later because I don't want to bog you guys down with too much non-roleplay. But you would stand there with your crab kind of like facing out of the beige flats with, I believe the intention was to travel across the Merry Meadows to catch up there and make your way towards Mistwood. Is there anything you guys like to do?
Not that I can think of.
Where are we right now?
In the water, just kind of like staring over the beige flats, a bit on the outsides of the meadows.
We were going through the meadows, yeah? That was the plan.
That was your plan, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
At least last you said.
Oh yeah, can we, if we are going to go through the meadows, can we observe what has become of them as we're traveling?
Yeah. I've got plans for the meadows as you travel through, so you're good there. You're
Darius would hold a conference of his goons.
Yeah, they will kind of gather around
the crab. How many are in the crab? I've lost quite a lot
Yeah,
recently.
I would say you brought in a good 50, and there's down to maybe 23 left, less than half their numbers. Kind of looking around. What's up, boss?
All right. Everyone sit down.
They'll
They'll
sit down.
gesture to they're using the table that the council normally use. It's just him and all his goons.
Yeah.
Right. As you can see, our numbers have dwindled some. Dwindled a lot.
Yeah, boss.
Because you're weak. All of you. You're not strong enough to do what needs to be done. Are ya? Eh?
All in unison is here. No, boss.
So here's what we're going to do. Boot camp. All right? When we get back to the meadows, you're going on a recruitment drive, and anyone that survived the Wrath of the Rexes is strong enough to be in my gang. Recruit them, and I want all you to train up. And when I come back, I want to see some hair on those chins. I want to see some muscle.
Yes, boss.
You. You'll point at random one.
Me?
Yeah, you're in charge. Of the boot camp. Whip him into shape, yeah?
Yes, boss. What's my new rank?
Drill sergeant.
Yeah, I'm thinking it's right.
What?
Just takes off his sunglasses and puts them in his pocket and looks across everyone. You heard him, everyone! Get your muscles moving, working hard! We're gonna get into a 2-line formation. We're gonna walk around the crab 200 times. Sound like that, boss?
Walk around the
works.
crab 200 times.
That works. Don't disappoint me, the lawyer.
We won't, boss. I'll make you proud.
Good. Dismissed.
They will get up and kind of clamber up, get into the formation. The drill sergeant starts taking them down. He kind of confiscates all the weed from them. You can hear him shouting like, "You'll get this back when you own it!" And kind of moves them down into the crab. You can hear them marching, doing little starfishes as they go.
As the last one leaves the room, Darius will pull out some sunglasses and put them on. And you'll see a tear come out from under the sunglasses. And he's like, I'm gonna miss those boys.
They slip off into their boot training, their boot camp. Is anyone else doing anything before you're leaving for the Merry Meadows? And are you traveling by foot in the Merry Meadows? Or are you traveling by crab?
I guess crab makes sense, but what are the downsides? Like people would just.
I think we're doing crab. I mean,
Okay, but hear me out though. What if we just grab a couple of our Ublex Rexes and just ride them through the Merry Meadows and just survey what's happened?
That's
little
true.
safari.
We can check back in on them.
Like a safari. Yeah.
That sounds good to me.
I'm tired of being in the crab all day.
Yeah.
Jump in the crab.
Let's do an
I
Ubrex
agree.
ride along.
That sounds good.
We'll stop at the first town we get to.
It also leaves the crab a little bit exposed. You know.
Yeah, the crab can
that's
make
fair.
its own way to Mistwood, and we'll go ahead.
Yeah.
And I think it does kind of limit our interactions with the outside world. So I
That's
think we
fair.
should.
Yeah, it's the crab can go on its own journey. You can hold it back and it can follow. You guys go ahead scouting, but you'd see the crab goes and lowers you down on the peaks below the Merry Meadows, allowing you to step off onto the hills, the cliff faces. They're like almost these like white chalk cliffs, and you can kind of climb down out of the crab and head into the Merry Meadows. The trees here grow tall, like great oaks that grow high into the sky, but you can see in the distance the various kind of like ground shaking around different forests. The inclusion of these T-Rexes into the ecosystem has definitely kind of created a very Jurassic Park kind of feel to this land. Let me find, where's my Merry Meadows music? You enter into the area here, and you're able to start making your way across the Merry Meadows, heading eastward. You're looking for the T-Rexes to begin with, yeah?
yeah.
Yeah.
I'll be back in 30 seconds.
No
I
problem.
think Darius's crew would like march off as well when we got to the first town.
You, as you're kind of wandering down and seeing kind of like the crashing distance, you'd notice you'd walk past one like farm, and you'd see all of the crops are trampled. Give me you guys, because I want you to roll. Give me a survival check or a perception check. Survival will give you a bit more detailed information, but perception might notice certain things.
Okay.
Do I get advantage? It's
Um,
homegrown turf.
yeah, that's fair. I'd agree with that.
You know what? I wouldn't roll advantage. He's distracted, man. He's distracted about.
He said
something
goodbye
else.
to his goons.
Yeah. He's thinking about other stuff.
Okay.
It's going to be a 22 anyway.
22 anyway, yeah. You're distracted, but you're taking in the sights of everything. You would notice, you'd see...
Oh, that is a nat 20. I'm sorry, that is a
Oh,
nat
that's
20.
a net 20.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You see the massive footprints of like T-Rex footprints across the entirety of this field and this small town nearby. The houses have been collapsed in. Nom, with your help as well, you can both work out together that the T-Rex have just basically devastated the countryside here. Most places that have collapsed look like you can see the kind of teeth outline. You can see where they've eaten most of the cattle and most of the creatures in the area, just feeding upon whatever they can. The Merry Meadows was a pretty safe place. They probably had no natural predators there. Wolves were in some forms of it, maybe some boars, but most of those creatures are now being kind of fed upon. And by the looks of the footprints, there seems to be dozens of T-Rexes, because you can see the various shapes and sizes of them, along with different patterns of it. And it isn't...
Wait a minute. I've realized an issue.
What?
The T-Rexes are out competing everything else. All the cows and stuff, they're gonna disappear. They're gonna run out.
Whoa. I mean, we can have a chat and tell him to ease up a little bit.
I don't think we can do that. They have to eat.
Yeah, they're hungry big boys. I mean,
Right,
if
well,
anything...
I mean, I would say they've outgrown the meadow somewhat. Maybe we can send them elsewhere now.
Yeah.
I think that's a fair point. They could
Let it
just
recover.
graze
Eventually-
somewhere else.
They are gonna have to start encroaching into towns in order to eat, which is good. But it's also dangerous for them.
Well, they're T-Rexes, though, so once
Yeah,
they're
they're
fully grown, they
T-Rexes.
can do whatever they like. Speaking of which, that's the biggest one. We should follow those footprints right there.
We should follow that one, yes.
Yeah.
You follow the footprints that kind of lead over into the woods. And after a good hour of traveling,
Are we in a town before we leave?
You're in the remnants of a town. There's no one living here.
Okay.
Necessarily.
Darius is gonna walk into like the nearest like smoldering ruined house and come back out with like a fucking bottle of milk with a straw in it and just start sipping it.
What a perception check as you go into the house.
Okay. I'm going in looking for milk.
You're gonna use milk vision?
Oh yeah, if you summon to, you do have milk vision.
No, I think for me, the way I'm gonna do this is I'm only gonna get the milk vision once I become like engorged in a fucking milk haze on all the milk that I'm about to take in this session. So I don't have it yet.
You, with a 16, you would notice a rug has been pulled away slightly and there's a trap door in that room. It looks like it's less dusty, like it's been used recently.
I think Darius knows that every single halfling home has a trapdoor because that so far that has been the theme.
Yeah.
Of every single home we've checked. So he'll just look for the trapdoor, see the rug. Right, bingo. I'll be out in a minute. Yells to the group. I'm gonna go down into the cellar.
You would see it's kind of built like a bunker. It's got a series of like benches. They've got some bedrooms in the back, hammocks hanging, and then massive kegs on the wall filled with various milks. And you'd see this scared halfling family down there. Two of them push their kind of kids behind them. You see the adult man kind of steps forward and he's got like a shaking little bitty stick kind of club. And he goes, "What you doing down here? This is our supply, okay? You have to find your own."
I just did. He's gonna push past him and grab one of the barrels and like put it on his shoulder.
You see the wife goes, "Oh, Peter!" So he goes, "Don't get involved, love. Just take what you need. Don't harm us."
You and your family join my gang. They just went east. All right, the Rexes won't eat you.
The Rexes? What about the goblins?
Fuck the goblins. Once you see my gang, they'll take care of the goblins. They're on the Eastern Road.
Join a gang? Okay.
Well,
Lily.
just you, but you know, your wife and daughter be looked after.
Okay.
They'll pay you a wage and all. Go on.
Lily, we're gonna join a gang. Wait, it's better than staying down here. They're like, Peter's, but you've never fought a day. Shh. We're joining
You
a gang.
work for the Dairy King now. I don't matter that you've never fought a day in your life, because they'll train you.
I don't know who that is, but tell him I'm thankful.
I'm the fucking Dairy King. Tell me.
Oh, I'm thankful. And it's good to have a king back here in these lands.
Right, that's right. I suppose you won't eat either. He's going to take the other barrel and double shoulder the barrels of milk.
Of course. Take all the milk you need. We'll just take a little bit for the road. Grab the curdled one. You see, they're kind of like their mother kind of helps it onto her back and goes, "Okay, we'll get out of your way." And they rush upstairs and start kind of. You just seen Darius go into this like farmland hut, and then out comes a father, mother, and a daughter rushing off past you holding a barrel. The rest of the group, that is.
Darius had come back out with 2 barrels of milk, one on each shoulder.
Thirsty,
Why then?
huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Can drown my sorrows a little bit. I'm gonna miss them boys. But it's the right thing to
All
do.
for you?
They're
Or
too
can-
weak.
are we-
You want to try
They are
some
too
milk?
weak.
I kind of liked your goons. I thought they were helpful.
Well, I liked
Remember
them
when-
too, but when I did a head count, I'd already lost half of them. So they've got to go
They
and
can
get
make more,
stronger.
can't they?
Only half a halfling? What is that, a quarter?
They can't make more. They're not fucking goblins. I might need to recruit some dwarves. No, either way,
Sturdier stuff.
I'm doing a recruitment drive. Any survivors we find on the way through, I'm going to send them off to get trained up. By the time we're through, I'll have a whole new lot of gang boys. And girls.
Kind of sounds like
And girls.
it kind of just
All right.
sounds like you're feeding halflings into the gore machine, but none of my
I mean, the
business.
T-Rex
I've
have
done
to
that
eat,
too.
so yeah. Hey, I do that all the time.
You think I wanted my boys to die? Is that what you think?
No.
Next,
Of course not.
only request. Next halfling family we find on the way, can I have those ones? Because I have not eaten.
I want some halflings too.
It's been a while.
All right. All right. Next family we find, you can share them after that recruitment drive. And, Melvin, you can have some milk.
Yay.
Deal?
Deal.
All right, deal.
Look,
Deal.
Goulash, what would you do if you lost half your workforce? Recruit, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Sure.
I got my boys recruiting. I'm going to have to fly solo. He bites his knuckle. I have to fly solo for a little bit. And then he lifts the barrel up and just starts gorging himself, and it's like flowing down his face.
You're not solo, Darius. You're not solo.
Yeah, you have all of us. That's kind of rude.
It's not the same.
So
Oh, thanks.
It's all right.
It's all right.
we
Yeah,
don't
Melvin,
listen to
try
him
that
quite
one.
as well.
You
That's
can wear
Goku, that one.
glasses. Is it the glasses
bad.
you're missing? Mortar will put halfling glasses left over on the bridge of her nose, and they're comically small.
The librarian's glasses.
Yeah, they're
that's-
like librarians.
That's a good look. You'll need those, I'm sure, at some point.
Hey, she does finger guns and pokes you in the eye a little bit.
Oh, come on. All right, you cheered me up a little bit. All right, come on, let's go.
You are walking along the road, heading like towards where the largest footprints are, and you come across another farm. And this time you see this adult man standing happily next to his wife, and about 16 like various like 15 and 16-year-olds and a little bit younger, his whole family. And he kind of goes in,
so many kids.
and he looks around and goes,
Jackpot.
"Hello there, hello there."
Darius like goes like this. He goes, "Why did I say the next one?"
Oh,
Oh my god.
we had one of our neighbours just wandered by, and they said that you would recruit them to a safe place. So I thought we'd bring everyone out, and we've got so many little ones. So I thought, we'd wait for you over here.
Darius-
You're the Dairy King. right?
Darius is like, I can't watch. Just fuck it. He'll turn around and just.
I'll handle this.
He'll just chug more milk. He's drowning his. Realizing that this would have been the best family to recruit, it would have literally replenished his entire gang.
Oh my God, he's fight. I mean, I trained them the whole life in some friendly boxing. All very tough, very loyal lads. All of them, they're actually six stoplets. There's 16 of them born at the same time.
I why don't you tell me all about this right in my office, and I'm gonna summon the hut.
Oh, as you
along
lads
in,
go
come
get in
along
there,
in.
go in there, bring your gloves with you, bring your boxing gloves. All right, okay, everyone, head on in there. Loyal lads, those ones.
The kids are all boxers
Yeah,
too.
yeah. Loyal lads, those ones. You kind of close the door and goes, "You should see them dog pile," and then the door closes. What's the scene from the outside, Mortar? Is
There's this. I think there'll be a puff of smoke, and then the smoke will just run black, and it's like getting hotter and hotter, and it just. I don't know. This is like it's so
Too
fucking dark. This is dark even for me.
You'd see an empty barrel like roll into frame, like a couple of drops of milk left, like by the 10.
Yeah. You
Goulash
see,
like opens up their jacket and they're like panning through like a couple different barbecue sauces. Like,
Yeah, like the new pope. Yeah, the smoke changes color dramatically.
Did Melvin and Goulash go in there as well?
I think she would open the door. She would get both Goulash, Melvin, and Nom, the ravenous one. We just leave Darius alone with like the
Darius at
the
this point
parents.
has like a huge like food belly, but it's like just milk. It's like a sloshing belly, and he's like working on the second barrel. He doesn't even notice you like summoning them in.
I imagine it's kind of like it's the scene from No Country for Old Men where the blood just trickles underneath the door, and then after you're done, you'd open it with no sign of any of the people from coming out, coming in with all your bellies like slightly full, like you've just been to a buffet, one by one.
Except
stepping
there's
out.
like 10 halfling shrunken heads that all have like
Yeah.
that are now the
Come again!
There's a cinematic shot where like some curdled milk meets the blood, and then like Darius returns towards the group, and he's got a belly as well, and he's like, "All right,
We all have big bellies.
yeah, right then, we're all happy."
Oh yeah.
What about them? I point to the parents.
It was. You see the.
Oh, they came in too.
I would say
Oh, they came in
the
too,
mother
yeah.
doesn't go. She
You
goes.
took all of them.
The mother kind of stands up. She goes. You are they coming out soon?
What do you think? Really, like, dig in for a moment and think about what just happened here and everything you see around you, and then ask yourself, are they coming out soon?
You know, I'm going to say something that I never thought I'd say to someone. You're mean.
Yes, very good.
Darius is like, he's like mulling on it, but he's resting on his own belly. Like it's that. He's like, yeah, we are.
Well put, well put.
You said a lot there.
She
Tell your friends.
Oh, I'll tell them. This won't be the last time you see Rosie. She turns and starts walking off. Stops pressing us. Oh, flower. Picks it up. Carries on walking. Carries on walking into the distance. They're jolly little
more
fellows.
fucked up than us when you think about it.
I think I love halflings.
Oh, well, thank you. There's a lot to love.
Yeah, pleasant folk.
Slaps belly.
Don't do that.
Sorry, I feel a bit. Oh, shouldn't have done that. It's cuddling.
Maybe we should have taken the crab. I don't want to walk anymore.
Wow.
I'm so full.
You hear this kind of like almost like a muffled roar of a T-Rex, and then a series of like almost these kind of giggles and laughter, and then in the direction of the big footprints that you're going. If you make your way there towards it, you'd see through this forest, collapsed on the ground, is this kind of massive T-Rex. It is being roped up. Its massive jaw is kind of munching down a couple of goblins on the end of its teeth, and it's lying on its side. You can see all these goblins are kind of slamming down these ropes and pinning them to the side. There's about 50 goblins kind of gathering around, holding it down, putting ropes around its legs, and then hammering them into the ground. The whole T-Rex is shaking. And you see this kind of taller goblin kind of walks up on top of it and goes, come on, boys, make sure it's nice and captured before we sedate this one. Another T-Rex for the army. He turns, kind of notice all you. You see these little drummers. He points his little spear down towards all of you and says, come to die, have ya? This is Goblin territory.
Whoa.
We're fucking royalty, mate. Who do you think gave you the territory? You must have heard the stories about your great granddad.
Yeah.
Or a persuasion check.
Okay. Do I get advantage because I'm basically saying I'm the Dairy King, and they would have heard about the Dairy King from?
If you slip in the word, I'm the Dairy King, yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
Do you know who this is?
Huh?
It's my friend, Darius.
The Dairy King.
You have advantage.
Okay, what am I doing? What was it? Roll again?
Persuasion check.
Persuasion. 19.
You mean to tell me you lot are from the pre-Rex era?
We created the Rex era.
The pre-Rex era.
But it's been some time. He hops down from top of the T-Rex and they're kind of wrapping up.
Yeah, it's been like a week.
Couple weeks, maybe.
Yeah, a couple of weeks.
Whole generations passed since then. Well, there's one who can confirm. He saw you when he was just a boy.
This guy's gonna be so old.
If you know Long Life, then, and he can confirm it's you, then yeah, we're in agreement. We won't eat you.
All right. Well, I mean, the Rex knows it's us.
Hello there. Good to see you. I'm kind of tired
Good to
out
see
right
you
now.
too,
Hi.
mate. Yeah, what's
You
going
making
on?
it there?
They're like, you see one of the goblins goes, and stabs it in the side and goes,
Hey.
It spoke! Don't stab the T-Rex. That's the biggest
They
one we've
can all
seen.
speak.
That's our damn ride.
Yeah, that one's ours. Give
That's
me that.
ours. We
I'll
captured
fucking
it.
knock you out. I will knock you the fuck out.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
one intimidation check.
You know who this is?
Yeah, I do. But I've been training my whole life to take down T-Rexes. It's all I've ever known since I was a boy.
Dude, I love they've just bred a whole generation of Rex hunters. That's so good.
So cool.
Yeah, they're just adaptive. It's great.
Yeah. Intimidation. There we go.
You have the advantage still.
It is a 20.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. All right.
Give it me ya.
All right, boys, unpin it. Unpin it.
You see the other goblins go,
You can have the next one.
This is the
Although last
biggest
time I
one in
said
the
that, I
area.
regretted it.
All right, fine.
the goblins all kind of back off.
Unpin it, boys.
You see the T-Rex just munches one and
Ah!
And he's like, oh, hello there, my friends. I was just playing.
It's just playing.
Well,
I suppose
yeah,
the
wait.
rest of the ones they ride in are playing as well, are they?
Yes, they've captured dozens of us now. They have trained generations to ride them. It is most enjoyable.
Right, all right, fair enough. Oh, before I forget, there's a group of halflings going east. Big group of them. They're my boys. They're off limits.
Right, I've stopped chasing.
Good. All right. They were being chased by Rexes.
Oh, the
You would
Jesus
cut to
Christ.
them just screaming and running, the glasses falling off.
There's a bunch of henchmen, and one of them's like, "What kind of boot camp is this?" And there's like a pair of legs next to him, like one of them got in. They're all running.
Sorry about that. Well, welcome here. It's good to see you since the crab. We've made quite an expensive work here.
It's been like 40 minutes since the crab. Did we just leave the crab?
Yes, but I didn't want to disturb you, and therefore I thought you would walk past me here. All the goblins are just staring up like wide-eyed, never hear one speak, and they go, should probably kill that lot, just so that they don't spread it to the others that we can talk. Really ruins the vibe.
Right. Yes, of course. Yeah. How many goblins are here?
Probably like 15, 20.
Okay. Right then.
All right, everyone. I summon the hut again. Come along. Come along.
You lot don't have to die if you negotiate. Go on in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
We'll talk terms. We'll talk terms.
All right, you go first. You're the smartest of us.
And you see this one who's kind of like, got
Well,
like
no,
one
all of you
giant
gotta
eye.
go in.
Yeah, it'll be easy that way anyway if we all talk together. They're kind of wandering one by one and kind of shuffle inside.
A little single file.
Yeah, and close the door behind them.
The smoke goes green this time.
You'd see one opens the door, steps out and goes, yeah, good dealing business with you. And he kind of walks past everyone and then collapses and half his body's missing at the back. Just smouldering and eating and collapses to the ground. And inside you see the kind of more of the goblin heads around joining the other shrunken heads. T-Rex goes, yes, we've been having quite an interesting development with the goblins. They have taken over the vast majority of the meadow, and halflings live in fear in their burrows now. They don't come out of their hills anymore, except...
Well, fear builds character. It'll be easy to recruit them. That's good.
Yes. We ate most of the weak ones, and most of the other ones were killed as they camped outside of Cheddar, and the goblins attacked them en
Right.
masse. Now...
Cheddar's still locked down, though.
It is the goblin leader known as Longlife. He's attempting to get in. They've built a city around it known as Outer Cheese. That place is the goblin city and capital.
Boy, so
now.
there's a goblin city that
Yeah.
runs Cheddar. Oh, I like that, actually. That's good.
Yes.
They shan't be bothering us for a while then.
The goblins wish to invade, but they have no idea of how to get in. It is going to take some generations of them before they ever see it, but they build in the meanwhile.
Well, hopefully by the time we're ready to take it down, they'll soften out for us. We should probably meet Long Life, though, just so we can pass down the word of us to the next generation or two.
All right, hop on. He kind of... He goes, would you like the second Rex to come out as well? I was having one lion wait to attack them.
Oh. Yeah, why not?
You know, fit. Yeah, 2 different Rexes for us to ride. Sounds
good.
good.
Yeah.
Come on, me. You see now...
Come on, me.
Lies down next to it. They both look at you at the exact same time.
Tell me, how is the eating situation? Are you going hungry up here with how many of you there are?
Oh no, our bodies do require quite a bit of sustenance, but it is rather easy to lure out the halflings. They're expecting mindless beasts, so I mostly just take form of an oblex, my own self, and plant great weeds and foods outside their homes and kind of fish for them. So... The population of the Merry Meadows has depleted down from, I would say, somewhere in the tens of thousands of halflings down to maybe, I don't know, somewhere around 1,000 left.
Oh, shit.
Oops.
Oops.
So maybe, what do you feel about moving to another zone?
Yeah. What? I do need halflings to exist.
Right, we will stop it. It's just, the goblins could sustain us indefinitely.
I was gonna suggest the goblins
Tastes
because they have a much
disgusting.
higher rate of reproduction.
They could, I can't imagine they taste good.
Not good. Not a healthy diet on them.
Well, maybe there's a way we could breed better tasting goblins, like in a factory or something.
That would be
I mean,
much nicer, yes, if you can change the
Gulas,
taste.
this is your expertise then, I mean.
This is my area.
Yeah, if you
Please.
can handle that.
Please do.
Well, we could select them for like more body fat quantity, a better taste. And
Oh, fuck it. Remember that druid
up?
and they were all drinking, all the halflings were drinking some fucking milk and it made them different.
made a buff, yeah.
What if you made a brew that made them taste better for the Rexes? We tell them
like
it's
a
making
special
stronger.
milk.
Yeah, they start chowing it down and then win-win.
I mean, I think that's a good temporary solution, but I think it would be better to,
Yeah, I just don't want to
make
tie us up in the meadows again, you know?
Neither do I. That might be a future project.
I mean, we're pretty good at just giving them some instructions and checking back in later. That's what we did last time. So
Well,
maybe
I don't think I think you and Goulash need to make a brew for this. Well, I don't think.
I think the 3 of us. I mean, it's going to involve milk if it's going to be for the goblin breeding. It can be in a big cauldron.
I mean, I can advise on the best milks, but between you and Goulash and the cauldron and all that, I can't really enchant things.
Right, but yeah, I'm saying we'll brainstorm something. Seems
Yeah,
like a
fuck it.
good group effort.
Let's find a nice cauldron in the next house, and then we'll make a huddle, and we'll make a brew, and then Obrex, you can taste test it for us until you find one you like.
That would be delicious.
and it's super environmentally sustainable, and then the halflings won't go extinct.
And then you can
And
eat
yeah,
goblins.
maybe you advise on what taste profiles are most preferred, and then we can try to distill that into the goblin milk.
Yeah. And I'll be honest, with the rate of the goblins have expanded and bred, they will conquer the world unless we find a way to cull them. That is unbelievable.
Exactly. They do need a predator.
There is currently
they need-
1.2 million goblins here in...
Wow.
Jesus
Oh, fuck.
Christ.
Yes.
There was like 400 when we were 2 weeks ago.
They have exponentially increased their numbers to help build the city.
Right. All right then. Yeah.
All right, so here's the plan. We concoct this concoction. We meet with Long Life. We strike a deal with Long Life to supply, their upcoming goblin crop, so that the T-Rex can feed, and then we move on
Are we gonna
to
be that
Mistwood.
forthcoming? Because I don't think Long Life is going to be that agreeable to that. I feel like it's something that we have to be a bit more subtle about.
Well, if we can convince them that we're going to develop a serum that's going to let them get into cheddar by breeding it into the future generations, then that's all we need to do, right? They're not going to question it. Yeah.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, we'd be very appreciative of that. It is currently the
So
problem
would I,
is,
mate, because I'm not being funny about the fucking genocide, the halflings.
well, to be fair, most of them moved inside of cheddar before, so that we only took out maybe 10,000. It is
It's all right. I'm not mad.
Hungry,
You've created a breed of strong, hardy halflings who've survived a terrible climate.
and also
And for now, I thank you.
on top of that, the goblins have been incredibly bad towards the populations of the halflings.
Well, yeah, that's fine.
They've killed the majority, but cheddar now lies as the last remnants of the halfling civilization as it once was. Though I don't imagine it would take much to change the the goblins' tastes. Perhaps alter their diet at least a little bit. They often, if they can't find meat, they eat their own dung and other creatures' dung and anything they can kind of get their hands on, despite the
I can
fact.
say
Right, we'll
goblins
figure
can
it out.
survive in any climate. They just eat their own shit. So, yeah. This is pressing. I'm glad you brought this to our attention.
I'm gonna roll a survival check and see what the climate of the Dino Meadows seemed like it would. What sort of crops you could grow here? We're gonna have a whole farming arc.
Mm-hmm.
Right, 17.
17. The Merry Meadows is the perfect place to grow pretty much every summer vegetable and fruit you can think of, and any winter one. It is the farmland to beat all farmlands. It looks like all of the ground is constantly fertile. There's probably volcanoes deep beneath all of the Merry Meadows that have kind of like plumed upwards and created kind of a very like formidable dirt. They like
Mineral heavy,
mineral
thick soil.
heavy, and they grow big here. They've toiled their soil so much that the average corn will grow like 50 times the size if it's well treated. They are extremely good at food, so anything you can really think of can be grown here.
So are we going to teach dinosaurs to farm or goblins to farm?
I like how we just replaced the halflings with goblins, and now we're trying to turn the goblins into halflings.
I think we should get the remaining halflings to like get the Rexes to team up with the few halflings that are left to make
That's a good idea.
halfling dino riders, and they can grow crops. We've set
Yeah,
halflings back 100 years easily, but the primitive halflings can grow crops and then hunt the goblins to extinction when they're tasty, or at least beat them back a little bit. I doubt we could ever stop what we've made. They're gonna breed forever.
Yeah, we just got to roll with it.
We'll make them tastier, and then
Like if there's 1.2 million now, and they imagine they double every time they breed, then they're making
Yeah.
1 million, 2 million next week, 4 million the week after. Like we gotta cull them now.
Yes.
all right. Well, we'll begin by making something tasty, and then we'll convince the Long Life that this should be their go-to, right? To for all the future generations, and then, I mean, that's it for now, right?
Yeah, and then we just move on, and we made a little tweak to the formula of the meadows, and then we move on. What could go wrong? Well, more wrong than
Hard cut to whatever inevitably goes wrong. Like
hard cut to the pink flat.
2 weeks later.
People like screaming and growing extra arms and stuff.
The T-Rexes then would
right.
lift with you on the back. To outer cheese then, the crust?
Yes, to outer cheese.
After many miles through the Merry Meadow, seeing more and more, the T-Rexes become very vacant when he's focused on conversing with you. So you just see these scenes of T-Rexes just stopped in place, really uncanny, like they've been just time stopped. Some goblins like trying to push one over and pull one down, but it's like barely moves, like more like a statue. There's a series of halflings who are like in a constant form of scream, getting ready to be eaten. And they kind of notice as you walk past, and they look staring up at the T-Rex. But it seems like you've kind of almost called the meadows to a stop. Goblins keep coming over, and you'd have to keep doing this kind of moment of like, I'm the Dairy King, scaring them off, and you just keep seeing hundreds after hundreds going past. Goblins having battles with other goblins as well. But you finally get across to Cheddar, and you can just see this massive, very makeshift. Goblins aren't the best city builders, mostly because when they start making a home, they usually age before they get to finish it. So a lot of makeshift houses and wooden-based kind of like shanty buildings that are kind of almost like shacked up around the entirety of Cheddar. But it looks like a city that could hold 1 million inside. It is constant, just building on building. Whenever a new generation comes along, they start new building projects and stop.
It's like a fucking hive city in 40k.
Yeah, it's
that's what I was thinking.
But it's the framework of one. The majority of the new generations will just start building, forget what the old generation is doing, and start again in a new place. So it's just taking up so many resources around the area. But you would see the city wrapped around Cheddar, and you are welcomed to Outer Cheese. We're going to take our 5-minute break there and come back with your meeting with Longleaf before you head over towards the Mistwood. All right, we'll be back in 5.
Cool.
Hell yeah.
Shit, I walked downstairs and I put my glasses somewhere and I have no idea where. So I was going to do the rest of the episode without them. Fuck it. Okay. I've also put my fan on for the last half because it's so hot in my room. Alright, well, I'm muting 30 seconds. Your milk site. Okay, let's unmute. All right, let's get back to things and bring us up. With you all approaching the town of Outer Cheese, or the city of Outer Cheese, as you're kind of wondering, you can see where there's a bunch of T-Rex pits in the distance. They have their own little defenses. There's almost this like menagerie area where they have these great chains and they feed the T-Rexes in them, along with various other creatures they've captured around the area, like boars and the bigger wolves and wargs that have been brewed out of them. They breed wargs into generations similar. And you can see the kind of greater city as you head in. Hundreds of shops being set up and then closing. The same name shop done like several times over. You'd wander to the edge of town and the T-Rex would lower down and the Obelix would say to you guys, just wander in like you own the place and you should be fine. We noticed that the goblins here mostly respect strength and try not to die and end their short lives. Besides, they are used to looking on an adjacent level for their enemies, so for you who are taller, they won't expect you to be hostile towards
Wouldn't it be cooler if we ride in on you?
All right, I suppose so, yes. I might trample some homes, though. Kind of lift something, starts going... Ouch. Going through, you can see... There's no consistency to the streets here. Everything's kind of built in a jumble. And he stops right before just a basic kind of tavern area. And then lowers down and goes, this is the seat of their king. Long life. Do you want me to bite his rooftop open, or is that enough of an entrance? Or
maybe do a roar. Maybe do a roar or something.
Okay, he goes, and it kind of like echoes out. You see the whole boons. A couple of boons actually collapse.
Roar.
Thank you.
That was really good.
You see a series of like goblins rush out with their spears. Kind of like scream as they run around, and then some of the guards come out and like point upwards. He goes, okay, remember I can't talk, so kind of like looms down and then lets you guys descend off. You see this goblin kind of stood outside shaking his, who are you lot?
Who are we? Don't you remember us? And Morta's gonna try to do a cool like slide down the T-Rex's tail.
All right, let's see if you can do it. Give me a it's kind of acrobatics check.
Yeah, doing like the Legolas.
The Legolas, yeah. Mm-hmm.
7.
The tail like whips up. He doesn't help you because he doesn't see it coming. So he's a little bit excited. His tail goes up a little bit because you go like land. You could land on your back and then do that kind of crab with your arms and legs, kind of almost like turn your head, twist around.
I'll do the scary thing, and I'll scream at the nearest goblin. Bilbo.
Just runs off in a different direction. Are we meant to know you?
Where's your leader?
Long life. He's inside. Why?
Well, get him then.
Looks up to the T-Rex.
He won't like it if we get him. You got to come to
not?
him. It's his throne.
We can just go in.
That's true.
Probably bedridden.
Oh, yes, if he's old. All right, fine.
All right.
And he takes you through into the house. You can see that the tavern here is a series of it's their attempt at building a great hall that stopped halfway in. They started just building the tavern around it. So there's a chair on a stage in the back, and then like a bar area and a bunch of goblins sitting there drinking and eating anything they can kind of get their hands on. You can even see like some of them go up to the toilet, and you can see the toilets are above the bar area. And you'd see like the bartender goes into the back with a bucket, comes back out, and just pops slop onto their plates as they just kind of recycle all of the matter that they eat and kind of pass it back through. But sat there on the throne, in the midst of it, surrounded by a series of guards, wearing their finest armors, which is kind of like scrap metal put together. You'd sit on this kind of like greater throne, taller, broader, hairy with long arms. This is no goblin. You'd see, instead of the bugbear face, you see a goblin face torn and stuck to this one.
I love
and
this
you'd
guy.
recognize the guy that was once pretending to be a halfling.
Oh my god.
Is
No
now their
wonder he
leader.
lives so long.
Yeah.
Is the bugbear, right?
Yeah, the bugbear who was once pretending to be a halfling is now pretending to be
I
their
love
goblin.
this guy.
So perfect.
He sees you enter and you see the eyes widen behind the face.
He technically hasn't aged at all because
No.
he lives a normal life. Yeah, okay.
Yes. Come on in. Come on in. We friends of old of a time before. Looks across all the goblins. All of you. I know this lot from a time long ago. I was just a boy, a young goblin when I saw them. And they blessed me with my wicked age. To be greater
That's
and
right.
stronger.
Mama Morta gave you long life, didn't she?
I saw potential in this one to lead the rest of you green little creatures.
Yes, they're gonna like
The
raise
queen
their
of
spears to him.
bargains.
Yes, I made a bargain and he accepted and took it with him great power and long life.
And to that end, we've come with a new bargain for you.
Great. Perhaps one we should have in private.
Perhaps
Well,
so.
No. Let's do it in front of everyone.
Right.
Oh, Goulash, why don't you sell it?
What?
Just
Tell
to,
about the great power we're going to give them.
just to let you know as well, my friends coming in, they've always known me here throughout their entire lives as their goblin king. It'd be really bad if...
Oh, you're being fucking weird. Let's do it in private.
Okay. Goblins, pull the curtain. You can see they kind of pull a curtain around like the front of the stage area and then all slip out of it. And he remains in the short couple and going,
You sure you don't want us to stick around, boss?
he goes, yeah, you're fine. Off you go.
Boss, your eyes full.
Oh, so I'm sweating. You know how my face gets when I sweat? And he goes, get off your butt. Go on, get out of there. Push it down. He sees all of you guys and goes, it's not what it looks like.
You seem nervous.
Well, I didn't mean to take over your army. Just, T-Rex
It's
ate my
worked out, though.
wife.
It's kind
Do you
of
guys
good
have
that
a
you
problem
have.
with it?
We don't
No,
care.
I think this is great. I mean,
No, this kind
it's
of
so
works
much
out
better than
better.
having to meet a new king every fucking other week.
We
Yeah.
liked you the best out of all of them anyway, so.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
We did.
That's very kind of you, yeah. Well, you knew me back when I had this guy, and he was that rotten face. He goes, oh, sorry, souvenir now.
No, that's not aged well in a couple of weeks, has it?
Not well, no. A lot of
Are
things
you
have
going to
changed.
need like a re-up on the one you have now, or how does that work?
Oh, I just call one of them in to be blessed, and then I.
Okay, cool. Nice handiwork on that. She's going to inspect the,
Oh,
the
thank
carved
you.
face.
Yeah, the first couple of rounds were less convincing, but I think I've done a good job on this one. Made him plump
The
the forehead,
contours.
just stretch the
Is
face.
he actually doing a good job?
Let's roll.
Is this like a? You can tell it's the craft of a professional.
Close to
look at
20, the better the job.
contouring.
It's pretty shit. With a 9, it's kind of if this is the best of the lot, then the other ones must have been awful. You can see like he's still missing a portion here, and some of it's been eaten by maggots live. And he goes, "Yeah, I mean it's all right. You know, sorry about those. It's all right. I think I've done a good job. I made him really plump before, and so it'd be stretchier this time round. Lasted a while.
You
as
know,
well.
that's kind of what we have come in to talk to you about.
Right? Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, we have come to be made known aware, sorry, I fumbled that, that there are many, 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 many goblins now in this meadows, and our good friends, the T-Rexes, are, well, looking for a new food source.
They're running out of
think-
food. Big guy.
We could work together to find a nice solution that solves both problems.
Yeah, the T-Rexes don't like eating the goblins too much, though. They chew them and spit them out, but that's about it.
Well, it's because they taste horrible.
Oh, come on.
And I've sampled the goblin milk. It's rancid.
Terrible.
We gotta get that milk up. Gotta get those milk numbers up.
Okay, I just, I've changed their diets a little bit, so it's just a little bit more difficult.
Oh, we noticed. What are you out of food?
I'm not.
They're out of food. The goblins.
Now's
are
not
out
the
of
time to
food.
keep secrets, Romeo.
Okay.
Or you might be joining Juliet. You feel me?
Yeah, I feel you.
Snaps.
Look, the thing is, when I learned that they kind of survive off anything, and they're studying their own shit, I just kind of took all the good food for myself. And some of the boys I've met along the way, some of the bugbear boys, they appreciate it around the town. I've had them lead in little groups. I just didn't really think it would be worth wasting good food on something that only lasts like a week. It's like giving a steak to a goldfish. It just doesn't seem right.
But the smell around here.
You get used to it. The extra nose filters it, but it's worthwhile.
We're thinking maybe we could get these guys on a better diet so that these T-Rexes will want to eat them.
Yeah, so I have most of the food still left over. It's not much, though. I mean, the reason the Merry Meadows had so much food is because, well, we had a lot of halflings. And then we made a mistake of hunting a couple of T-Rexes, and they turned to, like, this jelly that was burning the insides of anyone that ate it when they died. So,
Yeah.
As they do.
it's not gone well.
So what about this? What if the remaining halfling can perform an act known as agriculture, and you'd instruct the goblins to leave the halflings alone and go for the crops that they grow instead of the people, the halflings?
Would you tell Darius not to drink milk?
What?
I wouldn't dream
It's
of it.
got
No.
a point.
Telling
Gosh,
a
You can't
goblin.
tell goblins what. Telling a goblin not to eat a halfling is like telling me not to drink milk. That's what he's trying to say. And he's right. We can't really stop him.
They love
Well,
it.
do you think these creatures are capable of learning to do agriculture on their own?
They die before the end of their classrooms. I've tried to give them education. You have to give them years of education in a week's time span. They get bored.
Shit.
I gave them a whole blueprint for this city. They've never once
It looks
succeeded.
like absolute crap.
Yeah.
We need a
It's making it
factory
difficult.
goulash. We need an automated process that anyone could do from birth to make what we're planning to make.
I think you're right. I actually think a factory, a goulash style, might be the solution this time.
We need you, goulash. This is what you do.
An awesome
Unskilled
lines.
labor.
Unskilled labor.
There's a lot of that around here.
Anyway, look, here's the plan, big fella. We'll cut to the chase.
Go ahead.
We want to develop something that makes goblins tastier to Rexes. Now, obviously, we'll tell the Rexes to leave you alone. But at the rate the goblins are breeding, they will end the world.
Yeah, more. Not really. There's only a couple 100,000, right?
There's millions. There's already millions.
We counted on the
What?
way here, and we have really good eyesight. So
Yeah, we got a
We
friend
have
that
a really
can.
big brain, so
I mean, if they doubled every day from 2 weeks ago, yeah, a couple million.
Oh shit. It's got out of hand a little bit. It's got out of hand.
it is, and it will keep. That's what we're here for, is to get it back in hand, and hopefully with your help, because we really like you and we really want to work with you, and it would be such a pain to replace you.
Yeah.
we need to
your-
introduce a natural
With your
predator to
resources
the
and goblin manpower and Goulash's know-how, we can make a factory that even a fucking baby could run that will make the right food to make the goblins delicious to the Rexes.
Baby factory. That's what we're doing.
Yeah, baby factory.
factory.
They come out. I'm picturing like the mothers. The mothers are on like one side. The babies come out. The babies immediately onto the conveyor belt. They
Yep.
go. They have simple tasks ahead of them. Boom, boom, boom. I don't know. At the end,
Will
distributed.
you spray them
onto
with
a-
food upon completion of simple task?
It's a good idea.
Yes, a food mist, like a
Food
nutrient
mist.
mist.
Really effective.
Nutrient mist,
Yeah,
alright.
We could dress all the buttons and levers up like, I don't know, put like a head on it so they think they're clubbing someone, but they're actually.
Yes,
using a
this
lever.
is good.
Yeah,
yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Buttons
Good
and
one,
levers,
Melvin,
and
good
then
one.
at the end, maybe because we probably need to sow the fields, right? We need to sow the fields with simple seeds and harvest the fields. Get a couple T-Rexes to plow. T-Rex can plow a whole
T-Rex
lot.
plow. When Goblin dead, use as fertilizer, throw them in the field.
Exactly, another
Oh,
conveyor
end of the
belt for
factory.
the fields. The end of the factory.
So their
another conveyor belt
life
for the
is
fields.
they begin as babies, and throughout their entire life they've
Through the
performed
conveyor
agriculture
belt,
until they
and through
become
the
the
conveyor belt,
fertilizer.
a grinder.
Yeah,
Yes.
maybe
Oh,
maybe
wow.
like a week of goblin shit, you know,
And-
fighting cheddar and whatnot, and then old age they go back in.
Slow.
What is the mist made of, everyone? Say it with me.
Dead
Goblins.
goblins.
Dead goblins.
And pumpkins
But
for flavor.
first, we need to
Pumpkins.
infect the genetic code,
Yeah. What's that mean?
which, well, we got to get
that's
them on
where
a
you come in.
diet, and it makes them delicious. That's where you come in.
Okay.
Can you do this? We're really
You're gonna
kind
have to
of.
be back to
You-
what we're saying.
Well, I don't know what to feed him. I'm kind of down to the last.
Well, we're going to develop a serum, right?
Yeah.
Goulash and Mama and whatnot.
Yeah.
And we need you to convince all the current goblins to get the jab.
Oh, that's easy. Yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Cool.
What if we went back to the goblin milk plan? We used that before and that was really effective.
What?
We go
Well,
back.
they do breastfeed the young. If we
But
could,
why only the young is what I'm saying.
why?
we-
But
we stretch it
would-
out
We would still need
much
to
longer.
alter the chemical imbalance of the mothers. to
Right. So
create-
we inject the mothers to make
Yeah,
them
yeah.
tasty, and
So
then
all we need to fuck with is the goblin brood mothers need
Yes.
to make tasty milk.
exactly.
So how are you going to make them make
This is a
tasty
good
milk?
start.
Tell them, Goulash.
Tell them
Different
goulash.
diet, better diet.
Okay.
I'm talking a nutrient supplied through a smoothie.
Smoothie. Right.
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 Where are we getting the? How are we going to get the ingredients for this?
That's
Tell him,
where.
Mama.
That's factory.
The factory grows the
Factory.
foods
Factory.
We're gonna
They feed the
start.
mother.
we're go-
that then uses their babies to produce the food that feeds the mother, produces the baby. Okay.
Oh, hang on. I thought the first batch we were going to make like a cauldron with Mama.
we
and
have
we're
to
gonna do,
make
like, a
the
whole
first batch in the
cursed
cauldron. We
brew.
have to kickstart
Right.
it.
We
Obviously,
kickstarted
can't make a
ourselves
factory from nothing.
grassroots style, you know,
Grassroots.
small
We
small
make a
family.
So
custard.
you're
group.
going to set up a farm
then-
in the meanwhile. Manage a
No, we're
farm.
busy.
No.
We're busy.
No. We're
You're
busy.
doing this.
We're going
We
to
don't
set
wanna
up
do anything.
A cauldron. We're going to make a brew.
We're
Right.
doing the ideas here, all right?
Sorry,
Keep in
yeah.
mind,
Idea phase, yes.
we're the ideas group. You're the
We're
you're
giving
the
up on the
dude.
farm
Ideas
idea.
phase.
We're just
just
going
a
to
foreman.
change. We're going to change. It's all about milk now.
So
What?
about
We're
milk.
giving up with the.
Wait, what are we doing a farm for if we're just going to make the milk tasty?
Well, the milk tasty is part
Well, they
zero,
have to grow the ingredients
and then
to make
that
more
enables
serum to give to more mothers.
right the factory.
If we change the mothers in a permanent way, then their young would also be older.
It'll just be for one generation, though.
Yeah, but
so we need
a trickle-down effect, isn't it?
maybe we don't
Does
know.
the serum actually? Sorry, I think I'm misunderstanding something. Does the serum actually alter DNA? Can we
I
do
don't know.
that?
Mama's the expert.
The serum doesn't exist. We're making the serum up, guys.
Oh, fuck.
You'd see during this time a goblin walks in with a perfectly cooked bacon sandwich and hands it to the bugbear. He just goes, "Where are we gonna get the good food for the mums?"
Fuck, that looks good.
This is a private meeting.
You use your food.
Oh, sorry. Get up. My stash.
Yes. Just to get started, just a little seed, a ground level seed investment to get us off the ground, to get this factory rolling, and then we're in Gravy
Small
Street.
investment, a few allocated goblins to test on, so that we can see if it can carry across generations.
We're not even saying you need to go liquid. This is all assets we're asking from you.
Fine. I'll provide some of the food, but once I run out, I'm snookered. Oh, okay. Well, how are we going to build this factory? Because if I pull a bunch of goblins together, they never succeed in building something. They die before they ever get there.
Fuck.
Wait. I know what to do. All
right.
He's going to walk over to Melvin and, gesture for him to lean down.
Anything, my lord.
Zombie goblin workforce. They can't die if they're dead.
Goblin workforce.
He'll slap Melvin on the chest. That's your expertise.
What?
Get me a patient 0. I'll show you how to handle this.
What's that mean? You want a goblin?
Yeah, give me a goblin.
Oi, Sticks! You see one coming in.
Yes, King.
I bite him.
Darius, what the hell? Why would you suggest this?
Here's my thought process, right? When I was in the other dimension, all the zombies obeyed Melvin. But when he vanished, they went haywire. Meaning...
Is that true?
A goblin zombie workforce.
How would you know that if you
Melvin?
were never there at the same time as him?
Because I heard stories.
From whom?
The survivors.
I'm not buying this. This is too perfect of a solution.
You're writing some badass abilities for me that I don't know if I have, but I'm all for it.
Melvin, one's going to try and kick you, so it'll be a 17 plus 2. Just the guy who just kicks you in the shin and goes,
Why'd you bite me?
Wait, how much damage?
it'll be 1 point of bludgeon damage. He's only a little guy.
Okay. You don't ever do that again, or I'm gonna bite you again. Second of all, maybe we wait for this guy to turn and just see if he listens to me, if I can command him.
And then, okay.
Okay. Sure.
I think you're onto something, Darius.
Run it.
I might be misremembering this.
Be at the end of the room.
now you have doubts.
Everybody just points something like a weapon at him.
I'm feeding off the energy in the room, you know? There's
no wrong ideas here. No wrong ideas.
This may be a wrong idea. This may be the one wrong idea.
We wait.
How long does it
It's
take?
an isolated test.
Okay.
I think. How long does it take? How long did it take it back at that orc village? I think they died and then it took maybe a minute.
Well, yeah, but if you kill them, it's much quicker.
Anyone want to do the honors? I kill
Someone's
him.
go.
His body drops down to the ground.
And there it is.
I turn straight towards Darius.
Stop. I command you.
Goes to bite Darius. What are you doing?
I'll knock his teeth out.
He's going to get a gummy mouth around. The boss is like,
Okay. Melvin?
Now, ready?
So you can't
wait,
control
that's
them.
Melvin?
Sit.
Oh,
It's a long story.
it's gonna.
Oh yeah. Melvin died a couple of times. But
Yeah, I'm a
he's
new guy,
back.
but the same guy.
Walks out the curtain.
Oh shit.
Well, he
should probably
wasn't
get
listening
after
to me,
that.
Darius. I think your idea might not work.
Darius, go handle that.
You gotta deal with it.
I'll rip the goblin's head off.
Yeah, just step outside.
He's gone.
Rip its head off. He was gumming another goblin who's laughing, going,
Get off, mate. What are you doing? Weird.
and he just pull his head off. He goes,
That's not that serious. Sorry, I didn't realise it was...
It's not that serious.
the bugbear is going to be like, I'll try and work on something, but I think you've got good foundations here.
We can try to find more food sources. Look, we just have a happenstance of destroying everything we touch rather than capturing it and transporting it safely through like a supply line. That's not really our expertise, but we could make an effort for the near future if you guys are really needing more food.
Yeah, that would be appreciated. I mean,
How many fucking bugbears you got?
Well, hang on,
30.
pause. Don't we have workforces in the crab that we can allocate to like build something?
I think-
like we can send them to make
yeah.
shops. We can send them to fight. I'm sure there's something they can
That's
do
a great idea, Goulash.
about the factory.
Yeah, we just bring the big crab, set the crab down. They be on production, and then
Yeah, we send a
factory-
team. Step 1 is we need to find the milk. We have to develop the protein shake, right?
Right.
We have to find out
Right.
what ingredients they need to grow, and then we send a workforce to build this goblin factory.
Okay. Sounds like a plan, Goulash.
Good. Okay.
fantastic. He's pointing out which
You're
one.
welcome.
The he goes, oh, cool. Well, it's great having you by. Where you heading to next?
Well, we're gonna grab a cauldron and go pop it out in a room somewhere and toss shit into it until the T-Rex likes it.
All right, okay. I'll send you up some food I've got. See if we can get something. Thank you for not telling everyone. I love what you've
Hey,
done.
what
with
if
the
this
place.
doesn't work out? We just might.
Yeah.
Why? That's not my fault. I won't argue back.
I don't know, dude. We just do things.
Yeah, fair enough. I can't argue with that.
We're fucking crazy.
In fact,
Yeah, we're fucking crazy. You don't want to get on our bad side or our good side. Don't be close to us. Just do as we say.
No sides.
Or
50
else.
meters away.
okay. He just like pushes his feet back on his chair, like moves back very slightly. He's like grating across the guy. You just tell me what you need from me, and I'll get it done. Okay.
Couple of goblins to start.
Sure.
Give us a room. Couple of goblins. Give us some food. We're gonna find patient 0 for our Rex. So
Different
Okay.
patient 0 than the
different
the
patient 0
last
than
one.
the zombie thing.
Yeah.
A patient 0 of deliciousness.
0 plus 1.
0 plus 1. You got it. I'll send some
Plus
food your
1.
way. You just,
Project 0 plus 1. Let's get it moving, folks.
Here we go.
do you need a private space then? If so, upstairs in here is practically the only place that isn't filled to the brim with goblins.
Yeah, sure. Does the T-Rex have access to it?
Is there a window? Can we toss it up just
They
out the
don't.
window?
They don't really have the ability to manufacture glass, so no windows, just
Okay.
gaps.
A gap would be perfect.
Yeah, we'll use a gap.
Okay. All right. Well, like, feel free to use upstairs. Yeah. Thanks for coming by.
All right. It's good seeing you again. Keep it up.
Hey, yeah. I mean, if you ever want to attack Cheddar once you're ready, I have no idea how to get in.
We'll be back and we'll find a way. Don't worry.
Yeah.
Figure it out.
Cool. All right. And let me know if any of the goblins give you trouble. And you see, as you kind of the curtains get pulled away, a bunch of goblins like hanging out in the area. You'd be able to head upstairs into a broader kind of almost like loft conversion that was unfinished. And when he says there's a gap in the wall, it's like 3 planks just missing where they just forgot to build. And the T-Rex is just looms up his eye just up against it, looking through into the attic area where you guys are.
Hey, big guy. We're going to do some taste profile testing, and then we'll hold the goblin up to this little gap here, and you sample it, okay?
definitely give us a scale of like 1 to 10. Any suggestions that you might want?
Kind of turns, puts his mouth to it and goes, yes, you've got it. Just let me know. And pushes the eye back there. All right, how do you make your goblin cauldron brew protein?
Darius will request like a gallon of goblin milk
Okay.
to start.
Yep.
If we can use it as a base, that's a good idea. Mm-hmm.
Yep. Goblin milk
want,
is
like-
sent up.
He'll
They're gonna
sample
bring
it.
food.
Yeah, still horrible. Right.
Yep.
Yeah, I'll put that in the cauldron as a base,
Right. Okay.
You
And then
and that's all I got.
they'd send up like probably stale bread at this point, salted meats, boar meat, stag, wolf meat. They'd send up various vegetables, turnips, a lot of root vegetables that have kind of survived, turnips, potatoes, that sort of thing, in mass. So you get a bunch of vegetables and everything as well. And then seasoning. You can clearly see that they've raided halfling homes because they just come with like these like jars of hundreds of different seasonings from like ginger, turmeric, coriander, everything is up there for you guys to mix with.
Okay. You like garlic? Okay. All right. Well, I mean, start with the milk base. Toss in some garlic powder. Toss in some, I don't know, like a dried meat, a potato. Any big ideas? I don't know what a T-Rex wants.
I think whatever we can get
Whatever
steady
we-
supply
yeah.
of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Renewability.
Renewability. Oh.
What about this? Is maybe crazy. We got all that weird pig stuff down at the flats after we murdered an entire continent.
The
you think-
lavender.
Anything from there? We could
Lavender
use?
is trendy.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah, let's do some
trendy
lavender.
flavor. Yeah, let's do a little bit of lavender, yeah. Make it a little purple. Bitches love purple.
The reminder I will say though, the lavender is caused by fairy wings, so you can get that. You can get that in mass. It does come with a magical solution to it, but yeah, you could pour a bit of that into
Didn't
the
you say
cauldron
there
as
were
well.
a couple of like geysers in the meadows that had formed of this stuff?
I would say, yeah, on the southern end, yeah, where it shows on the map, like it's leaked up there for sure. So you can
I
absorb
like
some of
this
this down.
idea.
I
We
say
put a-
we do it, just as
we
long as
put
it
a little
doesn't
bit of
cause
magic.
infertility. Yeah, no
I think it-
infertility, send it.
I think it. I mean, even maybe a little bit of infertility
Even
would be
a
good.
little.
Just a tiny bit of infertility. Yeah. Why not? Let's give it a shot.
All right. Does Morta want to do anything? Could you do anything to like what is in the cauldron?
Yeah.
next?
Let's do a D20. Oh, wait, so you want to do add something into it, Mortar? We'll make this all a brew together roll, where Morty will be responsible for creating a solution. Goulash would be responsible for the flavor of it. So the quantity and flavor are kind of the two aspects of this. So it'll be a D20 from Mortar plus wisdom, and then a D20 plus intelligence from Goulash. So we'll have you two
Can I
working
offer
together.
advantage by being an expert milk brewer?
Oh yeah, for sure. You get advantage on both, as you have a sous chef essentially who is or a dessert chef, your dairy chef, who is helping out with it.
So just flat
Pretty good.
int.
You'll
So-
be flat wisdom, and then Goulash flat.
Oh, wisdom, yeah.
Sorry, I'm flat or I'm plus int.
Plus in flat in. Sorry, is what I was meant to say.
Okay.
Oh, thank goodness for the advantage. 22.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, I'm doing mine. 17.
17. Okay. The flavor could improve, but the magical infusion helps. The flavor's still good though. 17 is solid. You'd kind of
It's
see this
alright.
tasty mix, kind of a milk-based broth floating in the center with this kind of pinkish hue, a lavender smell coming off of it, along with this kind of almost like a ramen broth where it kind of all the salts kind of get to the air. You can test it now on a goblin. You have to bring a goblin up from below, have him can drink it. One like stands up and goes,
Yeah, sinful. Do I said I was going to get food up here, they said?
Yeah, Why so, you lucky little guy? We just made a delicious new tasty treat for you and all your friends.
Well, he kind of lifts out his little brown square chunk and goes, I packed lunch already. But
This ain't the shit you've been eating. Try it.
alright, he can wrap
Wait,
it back
is his
on
lunch literally his own shit?
Yeah, it's a brick of shit. He puts it onto his bag
Oh
and goes,
god. Oh goodness.
Alright, looks a little spicy for me.
takes like a ladle.
These guys.
Picky.
Picky eaters, all they eat is shit.
I'm gonna roll. I'll tell you what. One of you guys roll me a D20, D100. Sorry, because he's gonna be rolling the wild magic table.
I rolled a 1.
Roll a 1. Okay, let me get the table up. 1 sec.
Uh-oh.
You see, he gulps it back.
Oh.
He gulps it back, and roll on the table at the start of each of your turns for the next minute, ignoring the result on the consequence rolls. I'm going to ask you, whilst he kind of steps back, drinks a bit more, give me 3 more rolls before the T-Rex ever eats him.
73, 91.
Okay. The first thing you notice about him is he's got this like injured arm, and when he's like drinking for it, it starts mending and healing up. His arm's kind of like he doesn't even notice. He goes,
That's pretty delicious.
just teleports suddenly across the room. Goes,
The fuck?
wanders back over towards it, gulps up a bit more, and then you suddenly he kind of looks across. He looks across. He doesn't necessarily want to do this to you guys, so I'm gonna have him. He looks across, and suddenly you just see lightning go and sets fires to 3 points of the air because it shoots lightning at 3 creatures of his choice. But you guys have fed him, so he's not really gonna kill you. And you see fire just starts going in the corners of this room, and he goes, steps back. What have I done? And suddenly biting through the wood and pulling back. The tears just. Hey, not bad. Yeah, I'd eat more of that.
Not bad.
I'd eat more of that any day. Yes.
Oh.
Great.
Good.
Should we do something about the fire?
Could somebody beat this out really quick? I don't want to use my coat.
Does anyone get anything about a
I
fire?
start fanning the flames, trying to put it out, thus making them larger.
It starts spreading. Starts to really build up a lot of smoke now.
I cast spike growth on the fire.
What?
Does it have an effect to stop fire, or does it just spread it? Because I'm imagining it just spreads it.
Aren't they flammable plants?
Yeah. Does it
There's
suffocate
spikes
it?
and thorns. No.
Just burns across the rooftop, starts going on fire. The smoke's like you can hear the kind of ringing of bells.
Boss. Can I do? Would a bleeding darkness help? It's like magic cold damage.
It does
Can
cold
it
damage,
mitigate
yeah.
Some of this?
You can, and then
Okay.
something. How big's the area?
It's like okay, so it is a.
If it's at least 15-foot area sphere, it should be good.
Oh gosh.
And if you can move it,
yeah,
then
yeah,
you probably can get it all.
It's also.
Oh, can you move it?
Yeah. I can move it as well. I can move it
Yeah.
on my turn. I can move
You
it up
have
to
to-
20 feet.
Like portions of the building starts collapsing down, but you manage to push this in. Smoke
Ooh,
just.
okay.
It's like an
okay.
eldritch firefighting tool.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's like flickers of tentacles. It looks like a hole in the universe, and it's just like slow, like controlling the flames.
At the end of it, your kind of darkness would fade, and it would just be plumes of smoke in the air, and like most of the top of the building just missing. And then goblins just kind of gathered around the air, looking up at it, and you're just stood there in this kind of like blackened ground with a cauldron in the center filled with this mixture.
Okay, so do we keep the lavender? What do we think?
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny.
I think it's funny. Okay, send it.
All right, let's bring this back to the crab. We'll get this distilled, or I guess we can store it here, and then because the process is we're building factory, making serum out of this for the for the goblin
Wait.
mothers.
Do we even need the factory if we can just feed the mothers whatever you put in that soup, and then they'll produce the milk that feeds the babies, that the babies grow up and then get eaten by the dinosaur?
Maybe. We don't really know how this works. We're kind of winging it.
We don't know if it like it has DNA altering properties. The mothers are gonna die out in less than a week, and it'll just be over.
Right. I think the factory's good long term because, like goulash, I mean, you're eventually going to need a workforce. So.
And we do need these ingredients, or we're just gonna.
And after
run
I'm
out
done
of these
adventuring, I'm gonna need a job. So.
Melvin, you're always gonna have a place at my company, okay?
Thank you.
Sure, we can figure something out. Ripping up cardboard boxes or something.
He's on the factory floor. You managed to brew together this brew. Goblins would help carry it downstairs to be distilled over time and potentially be fed to mothers and goblin mothers across the realm until some DNA is altered, which happens at a much faster pace to this species than any other. Okay.
All right. I guess onward.
Wrap it up.
We did everything we needed to here, right, everyone? Is everyone satisfied?
Melvin, I'm sorry the zombie workforce didn't work out. I think your
it's okay.
gift
We'll have
truly
plenty of
is
opportunities to try
completely
again.
fucking useless and will never be good. And I failed you.
A little sad about my goblin conveyor belt as well, but
I was just trying to be the ideas guy. I feel like I've lost my sense of self. I went
I
too
think
far.
it was a wonderful idea. I'm
No, it was
sad
fucking
didn't work.
terrible. It was terrible. My mum was right to scold me. Just gonna drink some more milk.
I scold because I love. I want the best for all my children, and I do a group
Darius,
hug.
are you sure that this is a good coping mechanism? You're very round.
Milk?
You know,
It's a lot of calories.
I wasn't going to say anything, but you have been packing on a few, Darius. And I tickle his little milk belly.
It's protein. I'll turn into muscle soon enough. I'm just front loading, that's all.
I guess I more so
He's
mean
like
like
literally got a milk
psychologically
bottle
at
with a
this point.
straw like straight into his mouth. I'm fine.
Have you ever like confronted like your feelings aside from, you know, the bottle?
Confronted,
Bottom of the bottle.
confronted feelings. Oh, you're. I think I'm crazy. What's that? No,
You can
I'm
always
not
send
doing
an
that.
email to HR, and I'm sure we can find a counselor you could
I
talk
don't know
to.
what an email is.
That's shit. I guess you don't.
So
Okay, well, party
bosses
hard,
don't
animal.
talk about their feelings, goulash.
Party hard.
I will.
Can we go to Mistwood now? I want to see the funny elves
Yeah. Let's
Okay.
go.
and meet the other hags.
Yeah,
We
let's
can
go.
goss
Let's
like old
go.
times.
You
Were you close with the hags, Mama? You goss a lot?
Oh, I knew them all. But most of them were very bitchy, but some of them
I was
were
going to say, we've
my
only
kind
met
of
two
bitchy.
and they fucking hated your guts, so.
Yes, well, actually, maybe our next session I'll introduce you to some via my cauldron if I take
you
Mother
sure?
of Mothers.
Are you sure maybe you were the bitchy one?
No, they were all bitchy. They just were jealous because I'm so old and strong.
Okay.
I am. Look at me.
You are old and strong.
No, you're right.
Thank you, Darius. And she tuffles your hair. For lack
What
of
hair?
that's your scalp.
Wait a minute.
Digs her nails into your scalp and rubs it around. Chest hair.
Oh God.
All right, are we crabbing over there or what? We didn't really think about our pickup.
I'm fine to grab it.
We could ride a Rex
we
to the
can-
pass, or we could grab it, whatever.
We can grab it.
We should probably crab it. We need to send more people out, don't we?
Yeah.
And like, don't we have people to build the factory and the crab and everything for the
It kind of
goblins?
sounded like you guys didn't want to do it, but that's okay.
Do
What? What? Do what?
Well, because you were like the milk will alter the DNA, and I was like, okay, I guess they don't.
Oh, the factory is great. We should
No,
do
you
the
still need
factory.
to mass produce it.
That's what
And
I
we can
thought.
start
That's why I was
selling it to people.
confused.
I think
Can
that
we use
the DNA is like the stopgap for now while we get the factory going.
All right. Well, in that case, I'm gonna whatever team I had control over in the last arc, I'd like to allocate them to go build something. We want up like a factory, like a line. Like I'm thinking like you know when you're building a RimWorld base and you do the kill box, it's like just like S shape. It's like an S shape conveyor belt, like through, like as long as possible while taking up as like the smallest amount of space as possible. Goblin mothers at the beginning, babies come out, plop right onto the belt. They go down. There are buttons. It's all automated. They get little hammers and they hit like little heads, or they have to like reach for like a goblin udder, but it's actually a lever, and the lever like pulls something, and at the very end there's like the farmlands and the plows, and there's like a couple T-Rexes that take the plows, and that's the idea.
Okay, yeah, sounds good. You would send forth. I think you had the Illithids, and then also I can't remember what the other one you had was, but I think one of them was the Illithids, because it made sense. So they could probably set something up as well. Or because there was the Myconids, which I think was Krikens, the Crab religious spies. I can't remember who had those. And we had Illithid. The Kuatoa was Nom. The Shady Spire was Darius, because that was the Shady Shop. No, there's the Criminal Den. Criminal Den was Darius. I can't remember who made the shop.
I think I had the shop in the
Underlip.
In the
I know we did.
part.
We had the shop at the Underlip,
yeah.
And the Criminal Den was also in the back of the shop.
Yes,
They
yeah.
were doubled up.
So you,
I think we to a Mistwood too.
It could be Kuatoa, it could be Illithid, it could be anything like that. They come together and build this together. And
Wouldn't it be the Drows, because that was Junie's?
Yeah, yeah. The Drows were the Illithids, so they've become Mind Flayer.
Right.
Oh, they're Illithid,
Right.
yeah.
Okay, the Illithids can help with that then.
Yeah. Okay.
They're smart. They're Illithids.
Yeah, they can definitely come together and build
They're
up
gonna be
together.
very confused.
Yeah. You bring them in, and they'll begin their construction of the factory. Are you? So then you call the crab over, and are you riding that eastward?
Yeah.
Sure.
You'd be going along, and the elder brain would speak to you and say to your group as you're kind of like traveling. There seems to be a problem in the mist. Some sort of defense the elves have put up. It won't be easy for the crab, myself, to enter. Not until the mist is shut down.
The mist. What is it? A physical defense or something different?
I feel presences inside. It's as if there is some sort of magic that is transmutation based. And anyone who enters into the Mistwood feels different, smaller, weaker. They've erected the defense as a response to everything that's happening in the south.
Well, I guess we just leave the crab outside. We can't really have the crab get transmuted into something smaller. That would
Like
be
a
the
smaller
end of it.
crab.
Yeah, there's buildings in there. We can't do that. We have to leave it outside.
But maybe they turn into smaller buildings.
Ooh, but the people, they would shrink around the people.
Into, bear with me,
Smaller people.
smaller people.
I don't
you-
think that's a risk I'm willing to take.
I follow your orders. If you wish for us to go inside, we can. Or we can wait on the outskirts until you bring it down.
What will happen to us when we go in there?
Then we'll just get small and cute.
Some of us are already small and cute, and I look over at Darius.
He burps loudly, like a little dribble of milk.
Yeah, everyone thinks I'm gonna look at Nom, and then my gaze keeps going over to Darius.
He doesn't even notice you're looking at him. He's just.
His top's too short for him now. His belly's hanging out. He looks like a mess.
This is such a crazy arc. This is so crazy.
Look, you gotta get milk
Alright,
sight somehow, dude.
I say
Extreme
we leave the crab.
exposure.
Yeah, we leave the crab.
And we leg it ourselves,
Yes, I agree.
and we tank whatever happens.
Go.
I could also probably contact, because I think I am going to go with Mother of Mothers, so I might use the cauldron ability. If we wanted to do that now, we could do that now.
Up to you, yeah. Absolutely up to you.
Yeah, I think before we leave the crab, Orch will say, real quick, I think we should check in with an old friend. And I will take out my cauldron and fill it with
Poop.
eyes of newts and swamp water.
Okay.
And use that to communicate with a green hag that lives in the Mistwood. Or the closest green hag.
Okay.
Oh, I guess, wait, that would be confusing because we are in the villain city.
Yeah,
Is it closest?
Is it closest on that, or is it?
Oh,
I don't mind if it's
associated
specific.
hag of your choice.
Yeah, so that's fine.
Okay. So yeah, I would be looking for a green hag in the Mistwood.
Okay. You would connect to a green hag. You kind of mix it around and let the kind of the brew take over. And you would see it bubble and fester. And then the face of Mother Moss would appear. One of the hags that used to be part of your coven. She looks up at you, and you can see she's kind of got lichen and kind of different growths of moss and even like mushrooms in her hair that have kind of grown. You can actually see that they're, instead of trinkets, they're kind of grown all the way through like stalks that are attached to her skin. And she goes, Sister, Mama Morta.
Marcy, good to see you, girl. How you been?
Oh, I've been getting on quite well. How'd you
Keeping
die?
your head down? I know the tallest blade of grass often gets cut out there in the Mistwood.
Oh, when you work alongside the elves and they're awfully busy, when they're not joining in on their wars, they don't have much for the Room of Eye or the other fake creatures here.
Is this like a awkward Skype call where like the rest of your family is doing things in the background?
Yeah.
And like we can like
But it's
hear
like
and see the conversation.
it's positioned where we're both looking down into a cauldron, so like our hair is like falling over,
banging in, yeah.
dangling our heads, and you can just see people in the background. It's just like it's like backlit because the light is behind us, so it's like two backlit grandmas talking on their like iPhones, like pointed directly up in front of them.
Tell me, it doesn't look like the hells. It doesn't look like some afterlife. Are you back?
Hey, you know me, can't stay away from the party too long.
No, you never could. What can I do for you?
Well, we're just curious about how things are in the Mistwood, and thought maybe popping by to say hi would be nice. Tell me, you said you're working with the elves? To what
Well-
degree, Moss?
Adjacent to. I don't harm them, they don't harm me. I stick to my garden and my animals mostly these days. Don't really do much in the tormenting world anymore. There's not much room for it.
That sounds so dull.
Oh, retirement. They said it would be like this, and it is, I suppose.
You are so young, though. Retiring already.
Forced retirement, really, made redundant by the awful lot known as, well, I imagine you know them better than I do, the Heroes 13, keeping my head down. After dealing with you and our mother, they started hunting for the rest of the coven. Didn't really fancy being, slain.
Yes, I can't recommend it. But good news is we are reversing that order, effective immediately. I don't know if you've heard some of the sounds coming from down south, but...
Oh, I felt the Feywild moving. I felt the magic. you're doing, then?
Mine and some friends, yes. Let's just say Mistwood will be soon next on our agenda. So,
Splendid. I look forward to it, I do. The elves around here have become ever more arrogant, and the whole thing's awfully drab.
well, we'll make it a little undrab. We'll put some color into your life, shall we? Real quick, though.
Yeah.
What is this we hear about the mist that is guarding the realm? What can you tell me of it?
Well, there is the Archdruid of Critters himself, Archdruid Gavala, is what he's known as. The druids have taken over a lot of the defense of the Mistwood, and due to their immense laziness, they have decided to start using, well, temporary means and giving power to those who never deserved it. The Archdruid really is an honorary position for this one. He's not too powerful, whereas this magic he's cast, or at least maneuvered from your doings in the south, well, when stepping into it, any creature turns into a small critter. A bipedal version of it, perhaps your cute owl or chicken or a little cat or something of the kind, plump and small. He's building a society of critters, and he himself remains a giant, a god among them. And any of the ones who are transformed, he gives them their true form back if they prove themselves. You have to earn his trust. Or he just crushes them if he finds them to be... well, a lot of orcs ran through his way recently, and let's just say a lot of critters lie dead at his feet. So, upon entering, you're going to turn into something very cute and adorable.
Is there any way around this enchantment?
Only through his trust, I'm afraid. I can try and work something on my end to perhaps smuggle something in to quicken it up, but you have to earn his favour, I'm afraid.
Well, see if you could get us a little party gift to make this easier. I would certainly reward you on the other end. You've never known me to be stingy with my gifts.
Of course, and the critter always matches your personality, so be prepared for that.
Oh. What do you think I'd be? She starts twirling her hair.
Oh, Mama Morta, you'd be a vicious little bat. Always skulking at night.
Stop.
Who are your friends?
She pushes her face.
Diseased little squirrel.
Talking to.
I would be a Newton, you know.
Oh, hey, yes, these are my friends. You can say hi if you'd like.
The cauldron's too tall, so Darius would like lift up Nom, like give him a boost, so he could like look over.
What was it? A zombie? Is that a mind flayer, an elephant?
I'm a halfling.
Oh, your
Yes,
sapper's
and you have a
talking.
I wish. No, this is Darius. He has plumped himself up quite nice recently, but he's
Stop
Let me
dirty
see this
bulking.
one.
No, I'm lifting up Nom right now.
Someone lift up this one. Let me have a look at
You
this
try and
one.
eat me, I'll fuck you up.
come along,
I
Darius.
do
It's not
like
going
it
to
when
eat
it
you. It's
fights
just
back.
she's just broth, and then
All right, you can lift me up this once.
okay. Morta will lift Darius up to look in the
Like a fat baby.
Yeah.
the me baby.
Oh, you are awfully plump. You just keep eating all of your dinners. Every single one of them. Look at you.
They push a nail through, and there's a point where the water goes. You see a finger come up through, and it nearly touches your belly, and then.
So close yet so far. Keep filling that belly
You
of
act
yours.
so weird. You are weird.
Sweet boy. Eat lots of sugar.
It's like meeting your grandma.
Yeah.
Oh,
You two will hit it off. I just know it.
oh, I can't wait to.
I would have hit something.
What a peculiar little group you've got there. You'll be welcome in my humble abode once you get through that tormenting Archdruid Gavala, and I'll see what I can send in to help you, perhaps a few of my own.
Thank you, Marcy. You've always been so kind to me.
You're always my favorite mortar, you know that.
Oh, I know.
Insight check.
Go for it.
That's good.
Let me find it. Insight. Only a 10.
Hard to get a read on her because every time you look across, her face changes. She starts looking at you and licking her lips. It's like,
Plump little baby, climb on in.
All right, put me down. Put me down.
All right, inside. Whoa. And just gonna fake like dropping him into the cauldron.
you see her mouth opens like 4 feet wide.
See you soon, my dear. See
I will see you soon.
It fades.
I love Marcy. And then Morta will scoop up some of the drink and drink it immediately. And it will change her appearance. You'll see she starts to look more beautiful and more have like an approachable appearance, but only at a distance. If you're too close, then it reverts back to her normal features.
Nice. Yeah.
Oh.
So that for those of us who are stood next to you, nothing changes.
Yeah, it was just,
Walk to close the
weird
door.
thing I just did.
Yeah, you'd walk over to the side and turn around, so she looks hot. Walking in. But yeah, you learn that once you enter into the mist, you will transform into a critter. Wandering along a little while, the crab suddenly comes to a stop just outside the mountain pass that leads up and into the mistwood. It's kind of this like dwarven mountain carved pass, undefended really because they've never needed to for a long time. But wandering by a pool of water nearby, standing there, a torn, burnt robe, whitish plumes of hair that's like blackened on the outside, half a beard burnt away, half the hair and the hat kind of burnt away. You see this stumbling wizard. He turns, he's got 3 ears on one side, and there's like almost like this like trinkling effect coming out of his ears. And you look down to the disheveled, lost, mostly broken form of Karaman the Colorblind. Having survived in the south, the crab just looms in front of you, goes, and looks up. Normally you'd see one of the wizards. He's alone by a pool of water nearby, unsure of himself. Would you like me to step on him?
Ah.
This is a wizard, no?
But is this my friend again?
This is the elder brain. I didn't.
Oh, you all sound the same.
Apologies. Should I raises one leg above, and the wizard's like,
Is he talking just to Nom?
I think you'd all hear when
Like, is it
the elder
something
brain
that-
hears. It kind of almost pushes outwards of it.
Oh no, that's one of yours. He looks kind of confused.
I know.
You
that
should
looks
step on
pathetic.
it. That would be fun.
I'd like to step on him, but I want to know why he's sad.
Well, hang on. Remember what
Because he
happened
has
to
3
our
years.
Remember what happened to our doubles the last time we crossed one of these guys? They were just dead off rip. We're lucky we got a jump on one.
And we could also figure it out from, I mean, as long as we don't step on the brain, Goulash could answer.
That's true. Goulash could suck him out. Yes.
The crab is very, very big.
I'm not the most precise with this. The leg's like looming over. There's a shadow that's like massive. It's like a meteorite coming above.
I think let's hop out. Let's hop out. I mean, I could eat the brain if you want, or I mean, Nom. Gosh, like look at him. He's He looks kind of pathetic, doesn't he? Don't you want
It's
to?
very pathetic.
Don't you want to make it a little personal?
Yeah, no one wants to talk to the wizard.
All right.
All right, let's do it.
The crab like lowers down and opens up its mouth to allow you guys to kind of slip out and then head outside and stands, takes a step back as you start walking towards this wizard. Turns and goes, "Oh, hello, I need help," and wanders towards you. Everyone give me a perception check.
23.
Okay.
11.
6.
100. Just plain.
Stepping walking towards him. Mortal, with a 23, you're going to get 2 bits of notice here. No one else notices this. You see, he's got a dart hanging in his leg. And the dart goes, ding, ding. It's like blinking. Give me a... Give me an intelligence check, Mortar. And with the 23 as well, you're going to notice in the pool of water nearby, there are 4 straws coming out of the water. Like they're a bit like breathing apparatus.
Porter will stop everyone immediately and point to the straws and say, and whisper, "It's an ambush."
Why they ambush when massive crab is right above them?
I don't know, but they probably thought we were going to come down to check on them.
Oh.
They respect us and fear our power. That's what that means.
Your call, Nam, but be wary.
I need some help.
Can I roll to see if he's acting or if
Yeah,
he's
you can do an
genuine?
insight check.
Because it might be that he's been held against his will. One sec. Insight. $11.
It's enough to tell you he looks a little disheveled. If he's acting well.
I really think this guy is just messed up. They could have been trying to bait us, but maybe
Do you
they're
see
trying to bait anything.
the BB thing on his leg?
Can we get the crab to stand on the straws in the little water?
Yeah.
Wait, I have an idea.
Yeah.
What is that on your leg? I say to him from a safe distance.
Stone. He kind of sits down on his feet. He kind of pulls it out. The moment you do that, you see the straw start coming towards the side of the water. Spitting out. You would see the moment as 4 halflings step out. Water pushes past them. And they've got guns. One's got like a little cannon on their shoulder. And they go, Halfling Team 6, we've been compromised. Take them out. They pull out, stepping out of the water, ready to fight you guys. We'll wait for next week to engage in that as a group of halflings hope to ambush you unsuccessfully on the way into the Mistwood. We'll leave tonight's episode there because we're at time and come back next week. But one question I've got to ask each of you so that we can try and get a little thing for it. What critter would you be if you stepped into this thing? What kind of cute little creature? I imagine this, if you've ever heard of Humblewood, it's very similar to that kind of style. So there'd be a little bipedal, small creature. If you haven't looked at Humblewood before, go Google the word Humblewood, go to like images, and you'll see it's like a whole TTRPG about being tiny little animals. So I imagine just pick a little animal like that, and we'll try and see if we can get a little token for it, and welcome into a little tiny critter arc as you work your way into the Mistwood. But we have to get through the fight first. So we'll come back next week with that. Let's do some shout-outs. Do you want to start us off with Charborg?
My website is charb.org and it has all my links.
There it is. Sam Strippin.
My website is charb.org and it has none of my links.
Jinx.
That's trouble.
I'll change that soon. I'll change that soon. Sorry about that.
How about you, Jinx?
I'm Jin.xx. I probably wouldn't even try looking that up.
My brain confused. Juniper.
Twitch.tv/JuniperAxios.
And Kraken.
Twitch.tv/Kraken. Thank you.
No, thank you guys for playing. Exclamation mark Patreon if you want to see behind the scenes stuff, such as breaking down all the roots of all evil and all that good stuff. We'll be back next episode, probably next week, so come out for that. Otherwise, Charborg and Sam together put up, and Oddlaws in general put up a Zomboid server, so watch everyone play that, because I think everyone here has been playing that the last few days. So come and tune into all of these guys as they mess around on there and do lots of zombie roleplay. And we'll see you guys next week as we dive against a bunch of halflings and maybe even step into a critter-filled world of the Mistwood. We'll see you then. Thanks everyone for watching. Thanks everyone for playing. See ya. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.